Well, hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? How we all doing? Happy Sunday. I would say happy Sunday, happy Monday. And actually, I still should because I think for some of you it could be Monday. I hope that you're doing well. It's good to see you. Hope that you're all having a great weekend. It's nice to be here. And surprise, it's like it's like 3 p.m. my time. I'm live like 7 hours earlier than when I'm scheduled to. But I just kind of felt like being here today, and I thought that sounded nice to me. And something that I've been wanting to do, but I just haven't been sure when to do it, is to finish this whole Breath of the Wild Any % stuff. So for those of you who haven't seen, I was learning the rest of this run. So what I had been speedrunning consistently was basically, start of the game, you're in the Shrine of Resurrection, to the point where you get the paraglider. And that's called the Great Plateau %, so there is actually a category for it. And then what I was learning were the steps afterwards to go to Hyrule Castle, gather some equipment that you need for the final fights. And then I started learning the Blight Ganon fights. So I fought, I think 2 of them on stream the last time that I did this, and I have 2 left to go. Well, I guess actually, sorry, I one-shot one of them due to a glitch, and then I was learning the fight for the second one, and I believe I started the third one. But once we learn those, then we'll learn the Ganon fight, and then the what is it called? The Beast Ganon, the one that comes afterwards, where we're on a horse. So, but yeah. So anyway, so we'll learn the rest of that today. I just kind of have been wanting to do that. I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I thought today would be a nice day to do it. It is very rainy outside. Normally I play tennis on Sunday afternoons, but the courts are totally wet, and I just kind of thought, I don't know what I want to do today. But hanging out with you all sounded pretty nice, so I thought I would do that. But before I go any further, I want to say hello to everybody. Welcome on in, Crazed Twilight. Unofficial first, I would say. You were quick with it. But Natty did snag the redemption. Natty's a seasoned veteran of grabbing the first redemption. You're always very fast to it. I hope that you're both doing well. And also, you said that my cat looks like yours, right? Is that what you said? Or wait, am I getting things mistaken here? I might be getting things mixed up. Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah, my cat kind of looks like your cat. Yeah, so I have 2, and Zinni here wanted to come hang out on my lap. I actually was gonna go do a couple other things before getting started, but I was like, come on, how am I supposed to move with this one here, just relaxing, having a nice time? I can't get up. I can't go do the other things. I can do them later. It's fine. I'll go get water later. It's okay. Also, welcome on in today, Red and Dylan. Hope you're both doing well. It's good to see you. And Lala as well. Also, I say you get an A for effort on the first. I hope you're doing well. And I must say, your shrimp burrito bowl sounds delicious. I hope that you're continuing to enjoy it. And you said that you did have do something fun today. You went to Trans Resistance, which is a Pride event in Boston. It was raining. Okay, so same for you. It was raining as well. And it's an outdoor event, so that sucked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But it was a good time otherwise, and I hung out with friends. Well, I'm glad that you were able to go and hang out with some friends. I hope that the rain didn't take away too much from that. It is of course always lovely to see you, and I'm glad to hear that you did that today. Yeah, it's been really honestly pretty rainy here consistently for like the last 3 weeks. It's not very common where I live in Colorado to get this much rain, but I don't know. I mean, everything looks green out, which is nice, so I appreciate that. Also, welcome on in, Void. I am going live real early. I think what I'm gonna probably do today is I'll probably do some Breath of the Wild for a bit. I'll probably end stream, eat something, and then come back for Tears of the Kingdom. It's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. We'll see how I'm feeling though. If I can be transparent with you all, I haven't slept super well the past several days, and I don't know what my plans later tonight will look like. I do want to play Tears of the Kingdom, but please don't blame me if I don't stream nearly as late as I usually do. I'm hoping that I can maybe like reset my sleep schedule a little bit before I get into another busy week. This has not been the most restful weekend for me, which, it sucks when it's like things are busy and then you hope that your weekend is a time to like rejuvenate and recoup. And I did do some nice things this weekend. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm just kind of tired, and and so I will stream some Tears of the Kingdom later, but I don't think I'll be able to go super late. But we'll see what happens. Also, it's good to see you tonight, Lysithia. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day so far. And Rimage as well. It is daytime to Ruby. Rim, I hope that you're doing well. It's very nice to see you today. Also, Sydney, hello, Sydney. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thanks for coming on by. What's going on as well, Vane? And thank you. I'm glad you like the shirt. It was one that I got over Christmas. I was with my mom, and I was there over. Yeah, actually, it was technically New Year's because I wasn't with her on Christmas, but over New Year's weekend, she wanted to take me out and get a couple things, a couple nice new clothing items before I came back down. So we picked up a couple flannels together because I was like, that sounds kind of nice. And to be honest with you, it might end up being too hot in these flannels because I don't have AC, but it's just kind of what felt comfortable to me right now. So, also, I will give the cats a treat. Thank you for redeeming this. Go get water now. You know what? Actually, when I get my treats out, they'll both hop off, and I'll get water, so I'll be good there. Also, oh shit, what's up, Ganny? Hope you're having a great day. What's going on, Mr. Gannyways? And Scythe as well. We do have some tomfoolery going on here, I must say. I'm suddenly thirsty because of Alala. The comeback. After I fixed my sleep schedule, I haven't been able to show up to the latest stream, so it's nice to see you live early. Well, good. I'm glad it worked out nicely, and I'm glad to hear you fixed your sleep schedule. Honestly, that's probably for the best. We chillin'? Good. I'm glad to hear you're chilling. All right. Well, let me get these treats out, and then we'll get into it here shortly. Like I said, I've got a couple other Blight fights to learn, and then the Ganon fights. But I think what's the best way to do this is let's start where we get the paraglider. And let's go basically as far as we can without having to like use a video to figure out what to do. And then once we get to the Blight fights, I think I will just go back from the videos for the Blight fights. Because like the Wind Blight skip I feel pretty good about, because I actually haven't missed it yet. But then for the Water Blight fight, the Fire Blight, and the Thunder Blight fights, I think I'm going to want to watch a video once more. Because here's the tricky thing. So, you know, y'all know Breath of the Wild, probably. Your weapons break, and we actually have to use an attack-up potion, or it's actually food, because we're using mushrooms to make it. We're basically eating attack-up mushrooms that will last for, I believe it's 4.5 minutes. And so I want to make sure that I learn the fights well, because running out of the attack buff probably kills the run. Having your weapons break because you didn't, you know, hit the blights properly, or, you know, you hit the ground a bunch or something, also probably kills the run. So I kind of want to make sure that I learn those well to begin with, rather than just kind of like wing it and hope that it goes well. So I'm kind of thinking that, yeah, we'll pick up where the paraglider's at, because all the stuff before that, you know, I know it all. But let's grab the paraglider and then see how far we can make it. We'll go to the castle, we'll get a bunch of weapons, we'll make a stop for Razor Shrooms first, and then, yeah, we'll do the Wind Blight skip if I still remember how to do it, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. So let me grab these treats. Zinni's about to go from being very comfortable to very excited for a snack. Nice, sweetie. I love these two so much. I gotta say, they're such cuddle bugs. Anya was being less of a cuddle bug today, but Zinni was wanting to just hang out and vibe and cuddle, and it's made me very happy. So let me grab you some treats, little one. Come on, baby. Oh, there's Zinni. I know. Come on. She's like, but I don't want to hop off. What got you to start speedrunning? So the first game that I learned to speedrun was Super Mario 64, and the reason why I started doing it was because I thought the tricks looked really fun. There was a lot of like community support for it, so I knew like if I wanted to try it out, there were a lot of resources to get into it. And oh my god, hi Anya. She's like, hey, I heard treats. Where are my treats at? Okay, ow, god, oh my god. Hey, hold on. I've got a very full lap here. My goodness. All right, Zinni, come on. All right, come here. Come on. wow, my knees were my knees were going through it there. But to finish answering your question, yeah, she was mooning you all. I'm so sorry. To finish answering your question, Super Mario 64 is one of my favorite games. I'm very, very nostalgic towards it, and I kind of just felt like I wanted another way to continue enjoying it and having it feel fresh to me. And the way that I found to do that was to learn how to speedrun it. You know, I've watched Super Mario 64 speedrunning for a long time, and I've always thought, like, oh, it'd be so cool to learn how to do the backwards long jumps, or, you know, oh, that's so cool where you grab a bomb and then you clip behind, you know, a fence using that. Like, I always thought that was really neat. And so I got into it because I wanted to give old games that I've played a lot and that I have a lot of love for kind of a fresh and new way to continue to enjoy it. And I would say the same was true for Breath of the Wild, for pretty similar reasons. I thought the tricks looked really cool. I thought the run didn't look super terribly long. There were some good resources out there. And I love Breath of the Wild, and I wanted another way to continue to enjoy it. And I just thought it'd be cool to be able to say, hey, guess what? I can boot up Breath of the Wild and beat Ganon in less than an hour. Like, I thought that was pretty neat. And that's the goal, and I think I'm going to be able to do it here pretty soon, actually. Also, hi, cats. Yeah, it is daytime. I just kind of felt like being here tonight. I don't know. I hope that's cool. But yeah, I just kind of felt like being here. I wanted to do some Breath of the Wild, but I didn't want to cut into my Tears of the Kingdom time too much, because I am loving that too. What's the difference between Boards Beans and Bean Boozled? Oh, it's just two different kinds. These. Am I out of these? I forgot. Oh shit. Do I need to get new ones? They're like the Birdie Bot beans. It's kind of like Bean Boozled, where some of them are good, some of them are bad. They're Bortol beans, but the Bean Boozled are like the beans will look the same, but then there's two different flavors. But I don't know if I mentioned that. Oh yeah, I do. I have more of these ones at least. Have you ever tried to speedrun a game and then felt like you got monotonous really quickly? I had to stop speedrunning Super Mario 64 because, to be honest with you, it wasn't even getting monotonous. It was just like I was having such marginal like increases in, well, I don't know, like my PB was not changing very much. And I was getting really frustrated because I had like one goal with the game, and it was to get down to a sub 20-minute run. I believe my current PB sits at like 20:07 or something like that. Also, this Chrono Cross opening music is going kind of hard. I love this theme. I hope it's not too loud, by the way. It felt kind of loud in my head, but anyway, what I was gonna say is I was not really getting that much better at the game. Like I was learning from every bad run that I had, but I was getting really in my head about it, and I was just like feeling shitty about myself. And so I stopped running the game for a bit. But I've actually done a couple of Super Mario 64 speedruns recently because I've done races with my friend Dudney, and we've done that together. So it kind of has like gotten me to dip my toes back into it. With Breath of the Wild, I haven't gotten that frustrated with it because, to be honest, I haven't run the game as much, and I still feel like I'm improving and there's things to learn. And the Any percent, like, this is all new to me. Like, I've never really tried to do this before. I've always like stopped at the paraglider and just like left it there. So it's kind of cool to get into stuff that's new, and so far I feel like I've been picking it up. It took me a few hours to learn what I'm about to show you. It took me like basically a 5-hour long stream to do what I'm going to show you here in about a 15-minute time period, hopefully. But we'll see how it goes. It's just right. Okay, cool. Just surprised. Yeah. Have you gotten into any speedrunning though, Void? Yeah, dipping the beans in Lala. You know that's what I'm here for. All right, I'm gonna go get some water. I promised I would go get some. I'm gonna do that. I will be back in just a moment, and we'll get into it. So give me just a sec. Give me a sec. I need to put more food into my cats. I need to put more into their auto feeder. I just saw that it was running low. Yes, they do get the urinary care food because Zinni unfortunately has had some problems in the past with her. Well, I don't actually know entirely what it is, but they think it's a stress-related thing. So if she gets too stressed out, she has some urinary problems. So I give her that proactively. Although I was prescribed it. It's not like she has issues now, but I give it to her to try to keep her from having problems. I actually started speedrunning with Mario 64 too, but you never tried branching out to speedrunning other games. What category did you try, Void? Hope they're feeling better in that department. Yeah, I haven't had any issues in... I think it's been a couple months now. It's been great, actually. It's been really, really nice. Also, how are the babies today? They're good. Yeah, no, they've been good. Honestly, Zinni's been pretty cuddly today. Anya's been kind of just doing her own thing. And I noticed there are Artorias and Sif posted in the background. Oh yeah. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I've got a Castlevania one here. I've got an Artorias and Sif. This one's Breath of the Wild. There's an Oot one that you can't really see very well. So I got a couple of them. Yeah. You take anti-headache pills to avoid them, because it's getting hit hard by them as of late. Oh no. Well, I hope that they help you out. Honestly, I tried 16 star, but I can't remember my PB because I did it so many years ago. Oh yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Cool to know that you've been running it though. It's pretty fun. Okay, I am going to swap on over to my overlay with my Switch, and we're gonna boot up some Breath of the Wild. I still have to change my cartridge. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me drink my water. Let me do that real quick. Drink my water and eat my bean. Thank you for the snack. Drink my water, eat my bean, and then we'll get into it. So yeah, I will. So I don't know if I've actually closed Tears of the Kingdom yet, but I haven't yet. I will close it. I won't spoil anybody on this. I'll actually just hide my overlays so I can just save my game and quit. All right, cheers. Let's see what we get. The new Switch profile thing works, so thank you for helping me get a new save for Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, no problem. Oh, I'm glad that worked for you. Yeah, of course. I'm glad that worked well. All right, this one. I feel like this is either pear or booger, and I'm worried it's booger. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be correct about that. All right, I'm gonna hide this real quick. I don't want to spoil anybody. Close the game, and then I'll turn this back on. Okay, let me grab my cartridge. To be honest with you, Void, I don't know either, but this just tastes like dirt. I'll say that the booger one just tastes like dirt. The question's Ruby on why you had so many profiles. Guess you're enjoying that many profiles now too. Yeah, because for me it's nice for speedrunning, because you'll see that I'm going to boot up one that's going to have my paraglider. Cats have lots of problems with crystals in their bladder because they put ashes filler in a lot of cat foods. I didn't know that. Did not know that. All right, let's do it. What I don't actually remember is which profile I want to start with here. I think my castle one is right before the blight fight, so this is probably not the one that I want, but I just want to check and see where each of these are at. But I think this might be the wrong one. I gave the cats a little snack. Usually they don't eat all of their food. But I saw that they were like totally out in their bowls, so I was like, I'll give them a little bit more because maybe they're hungry. Are the names placed in the game or some science thing you're doing? Oh, the names represent the where the splits are basically. So like Stasis is the first shrine. Well, it used to be the first shrine. Actually, these are a little bit out of date. But the order used to be Stasis, Cryonis, Magnesis, Bombs. So I had basically a save at each one of those so I could practice those. But now I actually don't really use them because I just do the whole Great Plateau in one go typically. And my order is now actually Bombs, then Magnesis, then Stasis, then Cryonis. So I actually do it in a different order. Yeah. And then Castle is the one that I just made the last time I played this. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay. So the save is Yeah, the save is right at the end of this split, and I definitely want one that's a little bit earlier. So, let me try bombs. Let's see what bombs is at. Oh shit! Oh damn it! Or I could just do the whole fucking run again. To be honest with you, am I dreaming? What's dreaming here? Hi, Victorio. I don't know. I just kind of felt like being here tonight. I thought that sounded nice to me, so I'm here very early. Not Kid Dracula today? Well, you know, Harley, we do have all the time in the world for it. We could try some Kid Dracula, especially if I either get frustrated with this or just decide I'm over it. Oh no, this will work. This is most of the Great Plateau run done. So we'll go with this. We'll go with this, and then, like I said, the stuff that I'm gonna be like really practicing is after we get the paraglide. So I'll make a hard save, after we get the paraglider, and then I'll see how we're doing. Hope your day's going well. I was actually on the phone with my mom yesterday, and my grandpa says something that she said, which I also like, which is that, and I'll have to ask her if I'm misquoting this, but every day is a good day. Some days are just better than others. So, doesn't really fully answer your question, but I'll just say that. All right, so to get to the Cryonish Shrine in this file here, oops, shit. Oh, I'm fucking this up. Yeah, I gotta reload that. Give me a sec. It's a nice way of putting that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say that on this file currently, I have 3 of the shrines done, so this is a nice spot for me to get to Paraglider quickly without doing the whole run. I made a second profile to start over my Animal Crossing island without deleting it. Heck yeah! Yeah, that seems like a good strat. To be honest with you, I've never thought about resetting my Animal Crossing island, but... Crouch. It's kind of a bad shot, but... Ah. Time flies in Noah's night already? You bet it is, Chris. Well, sort of. How's it going, my friend? I just felt like doing some of this today, and I just haven't really carved out time for it. So I way prefer the stasis launch with the old route. So on the old route, you had an axe at this point, and if you face away and you start charging it, you'll start swinging your axe around in circles, but you'll hit the rock twice with every spin. So it's a really fast way to build up like the force that you need to get up there. So like, I'm wasting a lot of time just doing that, you know, smacking it. I gotta crouch, grab my arrow, and now we go. No, I ruined it again. Also, I can just climb up. I don't have to do this, but I don't remember if I grabbed any food on this. Came really close, but you're sad about the thought of losing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, no, that's very understandable. Do I have food on this profile? Oh, I do, actually. So it wouldn't be too bad if I... Come on. Okay, let's try this again. Crouch. Grab the arrow, climb up, and fly. Thank you. All right, there we go. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to use a very nice trick, very handy trick in this game called BLSS. To fly over to the Cryonish Shrine. But we need to... oh my god, that's right. The buttons are all different now from Tears of the Kingdom. I've gotten used to Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to do our BLSS. Go here. Let me fly. Just like this. And our goal is to get up to that shrine right there. It stands for Bow Lift Smuggle Slide, which is a bit of a weird name, I must say. But Bow Lift Smuggle Slide, it's a useful trick for yeah, propelling yourself with a... It doesn't have to be a bomb. It can also be like a it could be a pot. It can actually be a chicken. There's a lot of different things that it can be. Oh, I think I ruined my angle. I'm going to eat food so I don't die. I think I still probably have skew, but hold on. Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich. Yeah, I did have skew. Nice. So we do not activate the towers in this speedrun. And so these shrines are all locked to us. Uh-oh. Oh, I just lost skew because of my stupid D-pad. So I complain about the Pro Controller D-pad pretty frequently. And the reason is because it misinputs constantly. When I try to press up or left, it'll do like the other one very frequently, and it's very, very annoying. So I'm trying to unequip my shield mid-jump, so that's left to do that. And I have to do that again here. I have to clip up here. So I'm doing a shield jump, but I press left, but it's pressed up to pull out my bomb, but I'm going to press left, but still pressing up. And I somehow saved it. But it was registering it as an up press, not as a left press, which is frustrating. But I will say it is way easier to speedrun this game with a Pro Controller than it is with Joy-Cons. Boys like stinky socks? Wow. There's quite the acronym for you there. Boys like stinky socks. I was watching Dustin speedrun Super Mario 64 today, and he just got a huge PB in the 120 star category. So collecting every single star in the game, and he did it in less than 2.5 hours. Which, I mean, I still think that's like, it sounds like a long time, but every single star in Super Mario 64, like that is, alright, I can whistle sprints. We're playing Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, so he's doing, he's basically in like a summer league where he and other people who get put on a team with him all try to like get their best times down, and then you get points based on like getting PBs and things like that. So all right, we're almost to the point of making the hard save. So this is all like old stuff. I've done this before. I've been doing this. I know that was kind of sloppy, but like, you know, I don't have to make sure that I know, like, learn how to do this. What I need to do is I need to practice the stuff that I've now. I did it multiple times, but it was really only during a single stream. So I just want to see if I've forgotten a bit, because it has been a little while since I've done this. But yeah, so the goal of this speedrun is to defeat Ganon as quickly as possible. Any percent. We use a bunch of major glitches to do so, as you've already seen. And we're going to do another BLSS to fly over to the Temple of Time to get there quickly. We are also going to do what's called a fall damage cancel. There's this really weird thing in Breath of the Wild where you can go to throw a weapon midair, and then you can go to either equip or unequip your shield. And for whatever reason, it's like the game forgets what height you started falling at, and it just registers the height where you went to do that. So like, if I were to drop right now, I would die, because the game is like, okay, how high were you at, and then where did you land? But what's going to happen now is I'm going to go to throw my Boko Spear. And then as I do that, I'm going to... Oh my god, I'm pressing right. I swear to you, there we go. It's not the end of the world that my Boko Spear broke. I was going to get rid of it anyway. But it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to press left and it's registering as up, which is frustrating. But it cancels your fall damage there so that you don't fall and die. But we don't actually need the Boko Spear for anything else. I was going to be throwing it and getting rid of it anyway. And so here's where the new stuff starts. King Rome is going to give us our paraglider because we did all 4 of the shrines. So that we can't skip. We also do need the items from the shrines for the speedrun. Stasis is like not the most important, but we do use it for a couple things. Bombs are incredibly important to use them for both wind bombs and for BLSS. We're going to use Magnesis a little bit, and Cryonis we're never going to use really past this point. So now what we do is Hyrule Castle's all the way over there. We're going to go there. But we need to pick up some items first because we need to craft ourselves some food that's going to increase our damage so that when we pick up a bunch of good weapons in here, but we're limited with our inventory space, of course, we're trying to beat them as quickly as possible. So we are taking a little bit of a detour to do so. You're earlier. I'm still at work. Oh, hey, Tara. I hope work goes well. Sorry that I'm a little bit too early. And I still have not gotten an estimate on the new controller yet, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Okay, so I believe where I was doing this at was down here. Oh, and I think I had to grab it first. Okay, so I think I start the BLSS here. So I do my jump, get the bomb in my hand like that. Unequip my shield. And then I think I was holding... Was it this? Or is it... Oh, it was that. Okay. And then I think all I do now is I just... run off of it? Oh, wait, there was a spot on my map I was supposed to look at, actually. I remember this now. There's a visual indicator that I need to look at. I don't remember where it was, though. Let me see if I can remember this. I just need my like launch point, like where I take off and start, you know, flying away. Okay, so let's go down here. Okay, I think it was like here-ish. Let's see. Is that gonna work? I'm not launching yet. No, maybe not. Here? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. I did find it. Yeah, so again, this is all kind of new to me, so I'm gonna probably be a little bit rusty, but I think I know where my visual cue is. So I'm looking at the minimap down on the bottom right, and I'm just I'm lining up a couple things. Oops. Oh, I think yeah, there we go. So like you can see where my quest point is, like where my little marker's at. So I use that for some things. I use the pluses on the map for other things. I'm gonna tuck into the wall, hold B, and aim it for about there. Am I facing the wrong way? About there. What am I fucking up here? Tuck into the wall. Aim and go. Fuck, am I gonna need the video already? I was hoping I wouldn't need it yet. I was hoping I was gonna be like, okay, at least for this part. Shit, I'm just gonna pull up the video real quick. Because I don't remember the exact spot to launch off. I thought I found it, but I was trying the spot that I thought was the right one, and it wasn't working, so give me a sec. Professor Druby. I hope someday. Professor Druby. I heard my own voice. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Alright. Breath of the Wild Any percent speedrun guide. There's a particular YouTube channel that I was using. Yeah, it's this person's. Let me go through their series, their playlist. Castle. Is this the one that I want? Yes. This is the video that I want.
In this video, we're going to go over the entire 6th segment of the run, where we're finally leaving.
By the way, it is fastest to play this game in French, fun fact, for those who don't know. So I will eventually swap to playing in French, but because I'm still, like, learning, I'm just doing it in English. Okay.
After having just acquired the paraglider, you should be mashing B to get through the rest of King Rome's text boxes, and once he's finished up, several things can happen. No amiibo runners and amiibo runners that have already scanned for fish can immediately set up a BLSS and take off from this ledge by tucking Link down into this corner by walking him in while holding ZL, and then turning the right field of view line past just to the right of...
Okay, my indicator was a little bit off. Yeah, so basically I tuck into the wall, I aim my viewfinder for that plus right there. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's try this again. All right. So I'm gonna hold ZL, tuck into the side of the wall, hold B, aim for that spot right there, and take off. That did not quite work, but that's okay. It's fine. Oops. Can I get up here, please? Mr. Link? Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Drop the bomb, do it. Hold ZL, tuck back in. Was he crouching? I don't think he crouches, because I think if you crouch, you drop. Yeah, you drop the bomb. Sorry if this ends up being boring, by the way, just watching me, like, struggle to do things for, you know, a while, but... Tuck him in, aim it there, and go. Feels like it's close, but yeah, I'm not quite getting it. There's something that I'm missing there. I didn't think this would be the part where I would be struggling already. This is not where I thought this was gonna happen. I thought it would be way later, so I'm a little surprised. But you tuck them in. We're all nicely tucked in. I'm like glitching out a little bit. That's kind of weird. And press and hold B and take off. Take off. And take off. And take off. What the heck is happening? What's going on with my BLSS? It's not working. I have arrows, right? Yeah, I have arrows. A little bit weird. I don't know what's happening. I know my setup here is working. I know I'm getting like I can BLSS because I know that I've got it set up here. I'm pretty sure they were holding ZL to tuck in there. And it should just be line it up and go. I'm losing it for some reason. There's actually another spot to do the BLSS if I don't like that. I just thought it was a little bit harder to do. The other spot is up here. So if I end up deciding I like this more, you can also do it from here. But I didn't like the setup for this very much. But I'll see how this feels, and then we'll just go from there, I guess. I didn't even see if I hit it. I just... It's kind of like you... Yeah, I didn't like that spot. Do you need to go slightly right with the field of vision? Yeah, it's like... My spot must just be slightly off. I guess I'll watch him do it one more time. And see if I can replicate it. Hi, Tay. How are you today? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Let's watch one more time. Let's watch one more time.
Field of view line pass just to the right of this and take off from this ledge by tucking Link down into this corner by walking him in while holding ZL, and then turning the right field of view line past just to the right of this plus sign here. But amiibo runners that have not...
I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Every day is a good day. Some days are better than others. I'm stealing that line from my grandpa. It's been a day. It's been a day. I'll be honest with you. But I'm happy to be here. I hope you're having a great day though. All right, let's see if I can do this better this time. All right, so we're gonna tuck in. Maybe tucking into the side's not the strat. Maybe tucking in forward is the important part. So I'm tucked in here. We're gonna aim it like this, and then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go. It's not working at all. Hi, Vintage. How are you today? Uh-oh. Just reload. What am I doing incorrectly? I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, though. I am glad to hear it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's try this again. Like I said, this is not the part I thought I would be struggling with. Like, I want to get to the good stuff. I want to get to the exciting stuff. Because I don't think this is the most exciting part. I'll just say. In general, I don't think BLSS is that hard for me to figure out. It's where you take off from it and that will change from every spot. So like that setup is the same regardless of where I take off from. The hard part is like, okay, I'm here, I'm tucking in, I'm gonna aim my thing, and I'm gonna press B and go. That's not quite it. I am live early. Hi, Ella. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm probably gonna do like two little streams. Little, you know, because I do need to eat something whenever I'm done with this, because I haven't eaten today. It's a secret. Okay, let's go here, aim it for there, and hold B and press up. Why is that not working? You can see I almost got it. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. This I will say this wasn't that hard for me when I was learning this. So I don't know. I'm gonna watch again slowly, I guess.
Not scan for fish during the plateau portion should drop into this corner roam's text boxes, and
Just
once
watch
he's
it slowly,
finished
I
up,
guess.
several things can happen. No amiibo runners and amiibo runners that have already scanned for fish can immediately set up a BLSS and take off from this ledge by tucking Link down into this corner by walking him in while holding ZL, and then turning the right field of view line past just to the right of this plus sign here. But amiibo runners that have not scanned for fish during the plateau portion should drop down over here and scan the amiibos, grab the fish, and then use this broken part of the wall right here to take off from, which is also a decent backup spot in case you went for the BLSS on the top of the Temple of Time here, but it didn't work out and you had to drop down. Another popular and very consistent spot to take off from if you're ready to head straight to Castle is to climb up to the top of the Temple of Time, set up your BLSS on this thin ledge here, and then jump and take off that way. But whichever spot.
Sorry, I didn't watch. I was distracted by her.
Holding ZL, and then turning the right field of view line past just to the right of this plus sign here. But amiibo runners that have not.
I guess one thing I'll pay attention to is where am I? Yeah, I don't know. I actually legitimately don't know what I'm doing wrong, so that's kind of frustrating. But we'll get it. I noticed. Okay, one thing I'm gonna keep an eye out for is I noticed. I was looking at where Link was facing. That was something I was trying to pay attention to when I was just watching that now, is where is Link facing? Oops, that wasn't it. That should be it. No? Anya! Hey! Anya! I know, Lala. A menace. She's an actual freaking menace. Oh, I shot an arrow. I didn't want to do that. She a baddie for real, what can I say? Oh, Anya. Whatever am I gonna do with you, little Anya? Whatever am I gonna do with you? Labs earlier was the real Drew. Hey, Kenny. I just felt like being here today. Hey, 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 hey. Bro, I swear to God. Okay, Link was like kind of facing sort of head on ish, but then tucked in. Why this isn't working? I really don't know. You know, I just wanted to come play some. Hey, 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 hey. I just wanted to play some Zelda. I just wanted to. Now you coming to Cat Chaos? Yes, you are here for Cat Chaos. Hi, Ace Queen. Hello. Oh fuck. I'm Mr. Shark. Okay. Well, that almost worked. Hey, hey, hey. I know. I know. I know. You're angry. I know. Oh, you banned Shark? Did you hear her? Did y'all hear her? She killed Link. You didn't hear her? Well, she's complaining. She's not very happy about the current state of things. You're being a little stinker. And now she's purring. Bro, this cat is so weird. Alright, go on. Oh, what a day. What a day. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I really don't. Oh yeah, the new emote is here. Shark has found it. Everyone says they miss ravioli. I miss the bombs. I do too. I actually really do too. If I miss this again, I'm going up top. And just doing that one. Because I don't want to keep doing this. I just want to move forward. Got the matching ones. Did I go further this way? I can't figure out, like...
Not scan for fish during the plateau. ZL. And then turning the right field of view line past just to the right of this plus sign here. But amiibo runners that have not scanned for fish during the plateau portion should drop down over here and scan the amiibos, grab the fish, and then use this broken part of the wall right here to take off from.
I'll just do that. I'll just do that. I'm tired of this shit. I'll just do that. We'll just do that. Wait, but am I gonna get high enough to go over to where I need to go to? I hope so. We're gonna find out. Oh, fuck. Oh, please. Oh, we should be high enough. Alright. Now that we're back in it, we are going to a couple trees that have razor shrooms by them. We're gonna find 4 razor shrooms at these trees. More this way. A little bit more to the left still. We're a little bit low, but yeah, it's past those trees there is where we're going. Yeah, it's definitely it's a worse spot because it's gonna take us further away from where we need to go to. Being naked makes you more aerodynamic. So it should be these trees here. There's 2 here. And I think we walk in a line this way to avoid spawning them. Oh no, that's how you spawn them. Okay, sick. And then there should be 2 more right here. And now we get out of here. But those choo-choos might be a pain in my ass. Oh, no, they're gone. No, they're not. They're not gone. Drop it. Pick it up. BLSS. Unequip. We take off from, I believe, here-ish. Yep. Alright, now we go to the castle. Yeah, fun fact, you can BLSS with whatever on. The only thing that changes how aerodynamic you are with BLSS is actually if you have so if you do a square bomb instead of a circle bomb, it's actually a little bit harder to control Link's trajectory. So if you're using the other kind of bomb, it does make it a little bit tougher. The most important thing now is that I have enough speed as I come in to have an unloaded shrine. I'm trying to make sure that I come in fast enough. And you can see that the game is like glitching out, and that means that I am going quickly. So it should be this way. Let's hope it is unloaded. We can get in. Sick. There we go. Now we should get the... Oh, fuck. I got those guys pissed with me. Alright. Here's the... We're gonna get the cutscene for entering the castle. We just skip it. So now what we do is we're gonna grab a bunch of cool weapons here and go fight the blights. So that's our first one. We're gonna be very sneaky. Sneak strike this one. Grab their weapon. We need the Royal Guard's Claymore. Now I believe I just do one swing of this. Yep, there's a Razor Shroom there. Oh fuck, they see me. I think I'm supposed to like drop a bomb to distract them or something. Swap to square bomb. Then we get arrows? Or what is in here? A shield? Oh, right. These are the ancient arrows. So what we're doing now is we're going to try to get 6 ancient arrows for the fight. It's going to be important that we get 6 so that we can I believe we don't use these until Ganon, but hopefully I'm not being chased anymore by Lizalfos. A little bit dicey, but it's okay. Okay. Now what we do is we're going to run up this staircase. There's going to be a Lizalfos at the top. I don't remember if we square or circle bomb this. I think it's square bomb. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the attention of the Lizalfos. We're going to throw the bomb, and they're going to look at the bomb and hopefully not see us. And then we're going to sneak strike them. We're going to throw it like this. Oh, that was too low. That was too low. I'm going to load my autosave. That was too low. So, like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be, like, super clean with some of this stuff yet. Okay. Kind of linty in here, Shark. Yeah, Shark, have you watched those, God, maybe it is Circle Bomb. Yeah, it might be Circle Bomb. I thought it was Square Bomb, but maybe it's Circle Bomb. Oh, shit. Well, that's not exactly how you're supposed to do it, but we're doing it for the weapons, by the way. We want the boomerang and the shield as a good backup in case I mess up my parrying. All right, now we got to cook our food. So we do this. And then we take our razor shrooms. So there's our attack ups. We'll have 4 minutes and 10 seconds with an attack boost when we get to the fights. All right, and then at this point, depending on how you're doing it, the paths will actually diverge. So you can either go to the right. You end up doing a really difficult series of wind bombs, and you only have 3 ancient arrows. So it is faster by 20 seconds to do it this way, but you have fewer ancient arrows, so it makes the fights even harder, and you have to do hard shit to get it. So it's like not really worth it. So we're doing the 6 ancient arrow route. So we're going this way. You have to like jump up here. Oh shit. I definitely fucked that. Yeah, we're just gonna die. You have to like climb up there and jump off of it and like glide over to the right spot, but I did not do that well. So well, they got Gloom and Breath of the Wild too, believe it or not. Hi, Talib, good to see you. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to square bomb. I feel like square bomb makes the most sense. I guess I could watch the video super quick just to make sure. How you doing today, though? It's good to see you. Let's see
at
it.
the top, the same one from the copium route. And
It is a
now we
square.
want what it's got. Simply sprinting
Yep.
up the stairs will make enough noise that the Lizalfos will question what's going on, but you can also do a quick whistle sprint to alert him a little bit sooner. You'll see a question mark appear above his head. When you get to about here on the stairs, throw the bomb into this corner.
Yep, it is a square bomb. Which makes sense because you don't want it to be rolling around a bunch, then it's like, hey, where do I do my sneak strike at? So that's kind of like the... Yeah. So it makes sense that you do the square bomb. Yeah. That's definitely a lot easier, because then you know where he's lined up, so that works. And I'm gonna grab the shield, just in case. Okay. We'll make our food. Now we go. You just did a few chores, which basically means you can't be asked to do anything for a week. Heck yeah. I have to do one more, and then I like jump off and glide or something. Yeah, you just try to avoid taking as much damage as you can. I took a lot of damage, but I can eat my steak that I have here. All right, here, I want to conserve on arrows, so I'm actually going to use a bomb for this. So I'm going to throw a bomb at the eye. It's faster if you have enough arrows to do that. We do need an item back here, and it's in the chest. There are 3 other ancient arrows. The Knight's Broadsword I don't actually really want, to be honest with you. It seems like if durability is an issue, then, you know, I'll come back and revisit it, but... Alright, this part I thought was, like, one of the hardest things to learn for me, but also maybe the most satisfying. So let's see if I still got it. Also, hi, Amba, good to see you. How are you today? Alright, here we go. Let's see if I still got it. Oh, they lose line of sight here. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Shit, I'm screwing up my wind bomb. Oh, I went too far! I didn't pump my glider. I think I'll make it, but... I was trying to watch what you were doing while falling into the depths and died. Oh no, I'm sorry! Can I make it up here? Or am I just screwed? Yeah, you have to pump your glider during that. Yeah, I'll just do it again. I think it was R and X to pump your glider? I don't remember what it was, actually. There are some buttons you press to pump your glider at that part.
3 ancient arrows. And in arrow runners should also make sure that the square bar is perpendicular to where you are facing Link. Malice over here on the left, and if not, throw a bomb at it. And having at least 2 arrows when you get up to Zelda's study in a moment with the second moblin is preferable, because
I have 3.
You'll need a minimum of 6 or 7 in the fights, and 6 is really pushing it. Now, run to the right and open up this chest behind the rubble, where you'll find your second pack of 3 ancient arrows, and another opportunity for a backup shield if you want it. Run up the spiraling staircase you just unblocked and make your way up here to the left and quickly set up the standard front hop wind bomb by standing right here on the seam on the edge of this ledge and throw aiming slightly to the right of perpendicular to where you are facing Link. This will launch him closer to where we want to go. It's also super important to turn the camera up or down as much as possible before detonation.
It delays
to reduce
lag,
the lag
but...
of these castle wind bombs. Once airborne, mash B and X to pump the...
B and X. B and X is what I mashed. That's what I needed to know. Alright, sick. Oh, Link has checked himself out. Okay. I hope I didn't just damage that. That would be kind of sucky. I forgot about the throw aim part. Uh-oh. Oh, I just ruined that. While you're pumping your glider, Link is pumping his sick pythons. Right? Look at him. He's just flexing. He's giving us the show. Sorry that I resulted in your untimely demise, Amba. I do apologize. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold up. Never seen a Breath of the Wild speedrun, so it's interesting. Yeah, I'm still learning. Like I'm not, you know, great, but I've... Okay, so it's B and X that I'm gonna mash. There it is. That's how you do it. All right. So now what we do, we shoot an arrow like right there, I think. You get your tickets yet for the gun show. And we're almost done. Grab the bow. I believe now... Okay, there's some menuing that I have to do that I don't fully remember. But I know in the end, we only want the Royal Guard's bow. And I think we swapped to one of these other weapons. Let me actually watch this really quickly, just because I don't want to fuck this up. But, because I think the order in which the items are in your menu is important, but...
The glider as you fly over this higher walkway, which leads to Zelda's study.
But I got my wind bombs, that's
Kill
cool.
the second Moblin from this position, shoot an arrow right at this crack on the floor to distract him, and glide down behind for the sneak strike. Again, as soon as you hit him, unequip your Royal Claymore and your bow, and if you're left with only one arrow after this decoy shot, you should go pick it back up as well after the Moblin is dead. Now the 6 ancient arrow route has met back up with the 3 ancient arrows route. It's time to pick up the last of our supplies and head into the fights.
Oh,
so
I think
grab
you're supposed
the Moblin's Edge of Duality, move away from the bomb and detonate it.
Okay, I think the idea is you're supposed to have your... because it's all about, like, lining your items up in the right order. So you're supposed to unequip your bow and your...
For the 3 ancient arrow, but 6 ancient arrow runners should also make sure that the square bomb is cleared, because sometimes it may not despawn after the wind bomb you did to get up here the way square bombs usually do when you wind bomb, so be mindful. Then swap to Magnesis and pull down the Royal Guard's bow off the mantle, and finally pick up the 5-pack of arrows for a total of at least 7. If you're still low on arrows, you're guaranteed one more random elemental arrow in one of these pots.
I appreciate it, Chicken Pasta. Good to see you. Oh, I've heard about that. And hey, Raptor, good to see you too. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. Sorry.
So just go break them if necessary. And after you've done all that, you're ready to go to the boss fights. So start heading this way for your...
Alright. Okay, we'll start heading over there. Cool. How's it going? I hope that you all are doing well, though. It's good to see you. It's good to have you here. Okay, so here's what we do. We're gonna come up this way. We're gonna do another wind bomb. And hopefully not screw it up. Cool to see you playing Breath of the Wild and learn to speedrun. Fun. Yeah, I thought so too. I believe it's this spot right here. Oops. Oh, that's a weird autosave. I hope this doesn't mess up my stealth kill, because that'd be kind of sad if it did. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to unequip this and then grab it. Tight's a long paper ready night. We'll be work lurking. Do your thing. I understand those nights very well. This has been a long paper writing week for me, and I'm tired of it. I keep reading that I need to be unequipping my other stuff before I do this. All right, let's see if I can get this wind bomb. The guard in here is a pain in the ass, but okay. Oh, right. I should probably have the right thing equipped first, shouldn't I? Can I do this quickly enough? Am I a gamer? Oh, that was kind of scuffed, but it's fine. All right. Okay. So now, do I remember how to skip Windblight Ganon? Are we ready to see it? Ready to see if I remember this? Fuck. Wait, it's I feel like I've ruined it, but we'll see. All right, let's see it. Did I do it or did I fail it? I feel like I failed it. I did fail it. Yep, I did fail it. Okay, that's actually the first time that I have fucked that up. But I sort of attribute that to me. I attribute that to me not doing this, like not watching the setup again. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. We'll just watch the setup and we'll do it again. How's this autosave? It might take me back before the wind bomb, but we'll see. I kind of want to run this whole segment one more time, and then we can go back to learning the blight fights. Oh, it did keep me here. Could be worse. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Let's see it. Let's have it. Let's watch the blight skip.
Pumping. The final thing to do is to set up Wind Blight Skip by shooting an arrow at a very precise spot and then immediately triggering the cutscene to start the fights. Because you can damage enemies during the cutscene in this game, the arrow will get stuck in Wind Blight's headshot hitbox and damage it enough to kill it before you have anything else you need to do. You want to use a regular arrow and your Royal Guard's bow for this. There are many setups on how to do this, and I'm going to teach you the 4-hop setup because it's super consistent. To perform Windblight Skip, run over to this wall, hop up onto it, and while holding ZL, you can immediately press B to drop back down. You only want to grab onto this wall to set Link's angle. To set his position, continue holding ZL and press Y to take out your Claymore and tuck Link into this corner. Just wedge him into it.
That's the part I forgot. Best skip in the game. Isn't it cool? I love it. All right, that's the part that I forgot. I can do that. Okay. I don't know if that's right, but let's see. And I hold forward and press B. You beat the Grotto boss yesterday. Only boss you gotta kill on me. How was it? Did you like the fight? Will people figure this out? Who knows, man. Alright, let's see if that worked. I think I did. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, look at that. And yeah. Now this is the part that I don't really remember. Is this fight? So I will have to watch the video for it. Let me do the skip one more time. I'll just do the skip one more time. Isn't that cool though? Right? I think that's really neat. It's neat that you can do that. Damage per frame of the cutscene. Yeah, the fact that you can damage enemies during cutscenes in this game is so interesting to me. All right, let's do it one more time, and then we'll I want to watch the blight fights before I try it because I just don't want to screw up my weapon durability. Like, I feel like I probably remember a couple things, but I just want to do it like this just to see. Okay. Should be good. But you can't skip this cutscene, otherwise it doesn't work. Nice. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good about that skip. Alright. Now, let's watch the blight fights one more time. And see what's going. Alright? We're gonna watch the blight fights and go from there. Watching someone do the blights blindfold is mind-blowing. Oh god, we should watch that run today. Or how long is it? You also can't skip the Ganon party. Strobe light Ganon. Strobe light Ganon. Oh, the VOD's not up on YouTube yet? Okay, cool. That's alright. It's the next video in this series, which I've seen.
Hello, and welcome to the 8th video of my 10-part Breath of the Wild Any Percent tutorial series. In this video, we're completely covering everything.
What the heck's happening?
You want to make sure that you begin the fights with the Royal Guard Plus to skip.
All right, so I believe so what I remember is to start this fight, you have to be, there's like a couple of concentric rings that make up the arena that we're in. There's 2 rings that in between them is like a floral pattern. You want to swing at Water Blight Ganon from those rings, because if you go too close, you'll bait an attack where you have to move away. This one you'll bait like a stab attack. So I believe what you do is you hit him twice, and then you move across and then start spinning your attack up. Happy work, Lurk Kyra, I appreciate you.
Skip Water Blight's intro cutscene and get ready to fight. Already be holding the control stick forward to walk or jog Link in close enough to bait Water Blight into doing a lunge attack with his
walk
spear.
To the side.
This circular central floor design is what most, if not every runner uses for several visual cues throughout the fights. Right now, for Water Blight Phase 1, you can actually reach Water Blight with the Edge of Duality as soon as Link crosses over this line into this portion of the design with the leafy patterns.
Isn't it wild?
That's where you want to be. Do not cross over this innermost portion here with the Triforce.
Yeah, and I've done
if
this.
If you're too close to Water Blight, he'll do a slam attack instead of a lunge, which we don't want because all it does is waste our time. What you want to do is get into this leafy portion of the design and swing from here with your Edge of Duality to hit Water Blight in the face twice. If he's moving slow, sometimes you can get 3 hits in, but 2 is totally good. As Water Blight goes to jab with the spear, you can either simply walk to the left and move out of the way, or you can jump as soon as you see that second hit connect to cancel the rest of your swing animation, and then
it's an hour 33.
And as soon as he's taken his shot, now it's time for you to take yours. So hold Y to begin a spin attack, ideally going for triple hits, 2 on the torso and 1 on the arm or sometimes the face. Remember, from the first video in this series, you can get multiple hits per rotation on a swing attack by moving Link away from an enemy while pressing and holding Y to enter a spin, and then moving back towards the enemy once spinning. To get the triple hits, position Link equally between Water Blight's body and right arm so that the Edge of Duality can reach both spots. If done properly, this spin attack will send Water Blight into Phase 2. If you miss some hits, which happens all the time when you're learning, the slam attack will stun Water Blight and you'll be able to get in a few more hits before he gets back up. And hopefully...
French is the fastest because both the audio and the, the actual, text is shortest in French for some reason, which I think is interesting.
Hopefully you can take him out then before he voids out and starts moving around the room, essentially.
So what I remember from this part is he's going to go up onto the top of the arena. And then if it goes up by like this balcony area, it's most important that you stand where you're like kind of like perpendicular to it. And then you headshot it to knock it down on the ground. Then you start doing spin attacks. I believe you do 3 full spins. Snoop, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, you know it. You know it.
Actually wasting more of your time. If that happens, go for the kill as soon as possible to finish phase 1. As soon as he voids back in, phase 2 is begun.
I think
and
Water
you
Blade
wanna
is the easiest of
immediately
these,
menu
though.
3 spots over to the left to your Royal
I
Claymore,
forgot to do that.
and watch where Water Blade flies while preparing to shoot him with 2 headshots. If he flies this way over the balcony, that's okay. It's no big deal. It's just not ideal
flush him.
because after the
a
second
baby gamer's
headshot,
boss.
Water Blade is going to fall from the sky, and if you shoot him straight on, he's going to fall up top. And by the time you
shots?
climb up there to attack him,
This was the part that I was struggling with, was getting 2 headshots before he started attacking.
he won't be stunned anymore. To have Water Blight ragdoll down onto the floor, you want to shoot at him from a side view. Stand to either side of the balcony pillars, and he should fall down to the floor where you can run up and continue attacking. Now that he's stunned on the ground, you want to deal 5 hits with the Royal Claymore. To do this, start with a normal spin attack and get 3 hits in before letting go for the slam. It's really good information to know that when Link does 2 full rotations, at least a full 720. When you let go for the slam, it'll do double hits, 1 for the vertical swing attack and 1 for the shockwave on the floor. At this point, Water Blight will be getting up and voiding out to the other side of the room again. The pro strat is to pop off another headshot right here before he voids out, and then run over to the other side of the room to shoot him with 2 more headshots to finish him off. But this is really tight timing and kind of tricky to pull off this shot. So fortunately, it also works to just run over to the other side of the room, fire 2 headshots to knock him down again, and then go for a finishing headshot while he's still on the ground.
Okay. So either way, we do need 3 arrows after that. So phase 1. All right, so phase 1, what we do is we are pressing forward. We get 2 shots in. We run to the side. We spin attack and try to get triple hits. You think the hitbox for the hitbox to the head is pretty large? Okay. We do triple hits. If we do it right, that should bring us right to phase 2. Phase 2, we need to get 2 headshots to ragdoll him down to the ground. We'll do 3 full spins and then slam it to get a total of 5 hits in. Then we need 3 more headshots, and then we're on to Fire Blight. All right. I will probably have to repeat my Wind Blight skip just so that I can be holding up after that cutscene ends. Oops. All right. Let's do this again. Oh. There we go. All right, I'm holding up. Oh, I went too close. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what you're supposed to do if that happens. Also, hi, EduCamps. Have you tried Tears of the Kingdom yet? I sure have. I've been really enjoying the game. How about you? I don't know what to do in this situation. Do I just try to bait the attack again? Like, try to bait it now? Oh, fuck, I see. I might get it. Nice. Okay, phase 2, right? Is that not phase 2? Should be phase 2. How many shrines am I at in Tears of the Kingdom? Like 50. I've done a lot of other random shit, to be honest with you. Loving it, never thought I could love a game more than Breath of the Wild. Right? It's so good, though. It's such an amazing game. I've only done 2 temples. Okay. We gotta swap to the other weapon. 2 headshots. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, slam. Pro strat's the headshot there, but I feel like I fucked it. But 3 headshots now. Shit. Well, that sucks. I think I had an extra arrow though, if I'm not mistaken, so I think that's technically okay. I think technically that's okay. So I believe I had an extra arrow. But that was a little bit scuffed. But that's okay. You're at 98 out of 152. I think I'm at like 60 or something. I'm definitely not yeah, I'm definitely not like yeah. Okay. Let's good luck, man. You're a beast. You're a beast. You just got a huge freaking PB. Dustin got a huge PB in Super Mario 64 today. How was your 70-star run?
Either way, now you're on your way to Fireblight, and it's important
watch
that
Fireblight.
your Royal Claymore is still equipped at the end of Waterblight. Mash X and plus to skip through Fireblight's intro cutscene and already be holding forward on the control stick before the screen fades back in. As soon as it does start fading back in and you see Link moving, you can press Y once to take out the Royal Claymore, and then press and hold Y to immediately begin a spin attack.
3 of them, right?
Just like in Waterblight Phase 2, you want to hit him with 3 full regular spin attacks and then do a slam for a total of 5 hits. As soon as the slam animation...
Also, I realized on Waterblight something that I did is I like instinctively turned around to try to get the double hits from the back, and you're supposed to just do it full spin attacks.
Finishes, menu your weapons once over to the right to switch to your Royal Guards Claymore, and then do the same attack again. 3 spins with a slam attack. But this time, ideally, you'll position Link between Fireblight's body and his left arm to get
Raptor.
1 extra hit on the arm. This requires about half a wheel of stamina. If done properly, this will deal 6 hits total and send Fireblight into Phase 2. If you missed some hits, Fireblight will fly up and out of reach and throw a handful of hot coals at you, which can be tricky to dodge, so I recommend just blocking them with your shield. Once he's thrown some coals, he may be low enough or start coming down low enough, giving you enough time to run up, get another couple hits in with the Royal Guard's Claymore to finally send him into Phase 2. And Phase 2 starts with Fireblight staying up high in a protected force field bubble. What you want to do is menu your weapons to the right 1 space to take out your boomerang, while running to the center of the arena
drop a
to
bomb
drop
there, right?
a bomb in the central triangle of the Triforce. You'll also want to be keeping an eye on where Fireblight is positioning himself and stand towards the edge of the circle design between the bomb and Fireblight. As he starts sucking things up into his force field and you see the bomb fly around behind him, detonate it behind his back to knock him out of the sky just forward enough to land with the back of his head right in front of Link, which is our setup positioning for first cycle kill, and this is a very tricky part of the Blight's fights. Start by hitting him twice with the boomerang and then throwing the boomerang at his downed body, and then quickly menu your weapons once to the right to equip the Royal Claymore and set yourself up to perform a spin attack going for triple hits on the body and big right arm. Again, this is tough to pull off, but if done properly, you can end Phase 2 by the end of your spin attack here with a slam. If you didn't get enough hits to end Phase 2, you were either in the wrong position or you were too close to Fireblight while you were doing the initial spins and you were clipping into him and not getting the hits that you should have gotten. Also, it's super helpful to target onto him with ZL so that he doesn't get away or go up too high and out of reach with your swings. If you didn't get enough hits to end Phase 2, he'll void out into a little ball and start moving around. But on the bright side, this does give you a chance to pick up your boomerang, When he rematerializes, depending on how close to death he is, he'll either go for a laser shot or the same kind of attack moves that he does at the very beginning of Phase 1. Continue using the Royal Claymore to attack him. It's crucial that you have the Royal Claymore equipped when you finish Fireblight so that it's still equipped when you're entering into the...
Okay, alright. So, where does that leave us for my fight? Okay. So when we start the fight, we want to press Y to pull out our weapon as we're moving forward. That was an essay? Yeah, it's a lot for each of these. So we have to pull out our Claymore. We start with spin attacks. We do 3 spin attacks and then a slam. We swap to the Royal Guard's Claymore. And then we do 3 spin attacks and then a slam. And hopefully we hit his arm from that. And that should be enough to go to Phase 2. Phase 2 starts. We drop a circle bomb into the middle of the map. And then we try to position ourselves so that we're at the outer circle, but also like in between him and the bomb. When we see the bomb go up, we detonate it. We start going for the spin attacks. We're trying to get triple hits, so we'll face away from him. Or no, we throw the boomerang first. We do 2 hits with the boomerang, then we throw the boomerang at him. Then we do the spin attack with the Royal Guard's Claymore. Oh fuck! Wait, was it Royal Guard's Claymore? Fuck! I thought it was just me. No, it's a lot. Hold on. Oh, it's not Royal Guard. It's just the Claymore. Okay, so you do the boomerang.
Got your boomerang while running. Start by hitting him twice with the boomerang and then throwing the boomerang at his downed body, and then quickly
you menu to the regular Royal Claymore
to the right to equip the Royal Claymore.
Got it. Okay. All right. Then Royal Claymore. Then you try to get triple hits. If you're a gamer, you can do this all in one go. If you're not a gamer, then you just run up and try to spin attack and get him.
And set yourself up to perform a spin attack.
Okay. So, by the way, here, so that one of the tough things about learning this is, let's say I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good about Water Blight, but Fire Blight, like I have some work to do. I have some things to learn. The problem is you have to do them all in a row. So if I want to practice one of them, I have to get through the previous one. So eventually, like, Water Blight's going to be so easy that I'm just not going to have to think about it as I'm learning, like, the later ones. But yeah, so, okay. Let's see if I remember everything. We're going to pull out our Claymore. We're going to do 3 regular spins, slam it, swap to the Royal Guard Claymore, slam it. Hopefully that brings us to Phase 2. Drop a circle bomb in the middle, swap to the boomerang, 2 hits with the boomerang, and then throw it, swap to the Royal Claymore, try to get triple hits. Hopefully that ends the phase. If not, run up and finish. All right, let's try it. Let's give this a shot. Oh, sorry. Oh, I feel like I fucked that up. I feel like I hit his arm when I wasn't supposed to. Oops. Fuck. Shit. Okay, well that fucking blows. Well, I mean, we didn't die, I guess. Okay, so we menu to the boomerang. I think I'm at the wrong spot. Oh, I'm at such a wrong spot. 1, 2, throw it. Well, we did not do that properly. I mean, I guess if it works, it works. I mean, I think that was scuffed as hell, but like, you know, he's down. Royal 3 spins and slam, swap to Royal Guard, 3 spin then slam. Should phase with double hits, drop bomb in middle of area, then swap to Boomerang. When he sucks bomb up, blow behind his head. When he drops him twice. Yeah, so I was at the other side of the circle. I had to kind of see what the wrong positioning was to get the positioning right in a way. Also, thank you, Dustin. Also, are you gonna do this too at some point? Do you think you would? Okay, let's watch. I think from what I remember, Thunderblight looked like the hardest. So
going for triple hits on the body and big right arm. Again, this is tough to pull off, but if done properly, you can end phase 2 by the end of your spin attack here with a slam. If you didn't get enough hits to end phase 2, you were either in the wrong position or you were
if
too
you want
close
to, man,
Fire Blight
you don't
while
have
you
to,
were doing
but if you'd like to, sure.
After Fire Blight's death, skip through Thunderblight's intro cutscene by mashing X and plus again, and then already be holding forward on the control stick and holding B so that Link sprints straight forward towards Thunderblight. As you sprint towards him, as soon as you're within range, start mashing Y to take out the Royal Claymore and hit his shield twice to break it. As soon as you made the second contact and the shield is breaking, you want to turn around as fast as possible to start setting up double hits. The only way to do that is by hopping to cancel the rest of your swing animation after you see the shield break, and then holding down on the control stick just long enough to get
That's already like so specific. Okay, so we sprint at him, swing twice, do a little hop, turn around and start spinning for double hits. Okay.
Get Link facing and moving away, and then holding Y to start another spin attack and pressing forward on the control stick to move back towards Thunderblight and start hitting him with the double hits. Do 3 full spins and a slam for a total of 7 hits on this attack. This will further stun Thunderblight for just a moment, which allows you to do another spin attack. And this time you just need to do a regular spin, getting 2 hits, and then a slam for 2 more, dealing 4 additional hits. 11 total on Thunderblight with these 2 spin attacks. Make sure that Link does a full 720 to ensure that your second slam does those 2 hits. This should damage Thunderblight enough that he flies straight up and starts throwing balls of thunder at you. If you stay close enough underneath him, he's unable to hit you. As he throws the thunder balls, already be throw aiming up at him and then move out into position and throw the claymore at him, preferably in the face. Shattering it on Thunderblight here should trigger phase 2. If you don't end phase 1...
Okay. All right. How interesting. Okay, so what do we know from phase 1 so far? We sprint at him, we swing our claymore twice to break his shield, we do a short hop, turn around to start doing double hits. We do 3 full rotations and then a slam to get 7 hits, right? We get 7 hits off of that, and then that'll stun him, and then we do 2 full regular spins and then a slam. And we're gonna run out of stamina at that point. He's gonna fly up into the air, and we throw aim it at his face. We know Thunderblight sucks for speedruns. Yeah, this seems brutal for speedruns. Okay.
1 while Thunderblight is in this state above you without his shield, phase 2 will not go according to plan, and that's why it's so important that you start phase 1 with the Royal Claymore already equipped, you count your hits while you're dealing them, and to especially take care of your Royal Claymore's durability so that it lasts through to this point. If you missed 1 or 2 hits during the spin attacks though, you can save first cycle right now with a quick boomerang throw or 2. You really only have time for about 2 backup boomerang throws here before Thunderblight regenerates his shield though. For phase 2, Thunderblight will stay levitated out of reach and move into the center of the arena. Now, if you had an ideal second phase Fire Blight, you would have been too busy attacking him to pick the boomerang back up off the ground. And then Thunderblight phase 1 requires your full attention the whole time, so there really is no time to pick the boomerang back up until right now at the start of phase 2, while Thunderblight is preparing his next attack. So you'll need to go and find it and pick it up right away. If you were able to pick up the boomerang again during Fire Blight phase 2, simply menu over 3 spots to the right to equip it now. Once you have the boomerang ready, you want to move to stand on the circle design in the same leafy area that we stood at the very start of Water Blight and throw aim up towards Thunderblight's shield. Stand still and you should never get hurt as he begins raining down metal spikes. Once you hear the fourth spike hit the ground, it's safe to throw your boomerang, and aiming up towards the left of his shield tends to send the boomerang back.
Bruh. Oh, this one's gonna suck so much ass. It's just... Alright, chat, who remembers what we do for Water Blight Ganon? Right? Like, we're cramming a lot of info in here. We're cramming a lot of info in here. Holy fuck. Okay. Woo! Sick.
Closer to Link as it falls. And if you're
We
playing
talked
with
about water
headphones, you
blight.
can especially hear the clanking on the ground a little bit more to the left or the right in one ear or the other, which helps to know which way to go to pick it up. But before you do run to go and grab it, take this moment to aim up with the bow and fire a headshot. If you didn't have a spare arrow to shoot, throwing the boomerang at him while he's stunned here will also knock him down, but you only have a moment while he's up there, so you must act fast. Once he falls out of the sky, run over towards him while picking up your boomerang along the way. Target him with ZL, mash Y until you get 4 hits with the boomerang, and the 4th hit should break his shield, stunning him yet again. Now you menu over once to the left to your Edge of Duality and set Link up to do double hits again. Holding ZL at this point is helpful to target onto Thunderblight in case he rises up a little bit higher so Link will still get his hits. And you should hold the spin attack, getting as many double hits as you can until he's dead. If you get this far and you don't kill him when Link slams, chase him down and hit him before he scoots out of range and goes for a laser shot. But if you've done it all correctly, this will finally end the Blight's fights. Piece of cake, right?
Okay. Wow. Alright, so Thunder Blight Ganon. We start by sprinting, and we do 2 hits with the Royal Claymore, which we have equipped. We do a little hop, and we turn around to set up double hits. We do 3 full rotations, and then slam it to get the stun. And then we're going to want to go for a regular spin and do 2 spins and slam. And then that should hopefully... Or that's not enough to phase, but then he's going to fly up into the sky. The durability of our Royal Claymore should be low at this point. And then what we're going to do is we're going to throw the Claymore at his face. Oh, Dustin sent me notes. Thank you. Then stand under him, throw the weapon. When the weapon breaks, you should go to second phase. Back up with boomerang throws. Second phase. Fellas, y'all like your cake leaded or unleaded? I like my cake leaded. So then, if at phase 2, if we don't, we have to go pick up our boomerang. He's going to fly up to the sky. We stand in the flower area, and we go to throw aim. What we aim for is we aim for the left side of his shield. And when we hear 4 of the things drop, we throw it. And then if we have an arrow, we headshot. If we don't have an arrow, we throw the boomerang for a headshot. Pick up the boomerang, hit him in the face 4 times with it, and then spin slam with the Royal Guard. Y'all, this could go real poorly. This could go real fucking poorly for me. Okay. All right. Fuck. All right. Hi, Thunderblight. No, your notes are good. They're actually great, man. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck my shits. That I'm in such danger. Hey, where's my fucking boomerang at? Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if this will... I mean... Very interesting. We'll see if that screws me or not. Okay, go to the flower spot. Go to throw aim. 1, 2. Okay, that was way more than 4. Okay, he said if I stand perfectly still, I'll be safe. Checking in from the gym. Have not vomited. I'm glad you haven't vomited, and I'm glad you're not a pussy. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Well, let's try to get back there again. Cool. Let's get back there again. Okay. Y'all remember all this stuff? Oh, shit. Hold up. Lefts. Lefts. Back. Lefts. Eat the food. Hold up. And we go. Alright. Run to the flower. 2 hits. Run to the side. And we're not... I think we're going for triple hits, right? Did I miss? Oh my god, I missed! I missed! What? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I don't know what I did incorrectly there. Oh shit, that's unfortunate. Huh. Well, damn. That was it. Oh right, you have to switch claymores after the first one, yeah. Triple and try to get the arm. That seemed a little scuffed. I think I just keep going for hits, right? At this point. Dope. That felt great. These elemental Gans are why I never finished Breath of the Wild. Link panting more than Drew on the treadmill. True that. Alright, now we go for the headshot. And we swap to the Royal Guard Claymore. This is regular spin now, right? Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Uh-oh. Hey, I don't know what to do now. Well, shit. Uh-oh. End my life, please. Oh shit, you're right. I should have just countered it. Oh, that would have been such a good... Wait, I should have just countered it. What am I thinking? Why'd I give up? If that happens again, I'll do that. Okay. Clearly that was a little scuffed, but... Yeah, 3 headshots. The last one when he was ragdolled on the ground. Yeah, you're right. You got that right, Cats. You got this. Thanks, Tay. I appreciate you, Tay. This time for sure. I'll do my best. Right. My eyes were watering. Okay. Did we do it? Also, I like that I didn't, I got the right attack baited this time at least. That's cool. Yay. One, two, fuck my shit. Okay, well... Oh, I guess I have to move back to bait the other attack, right? Just come for me here. Just do the thing. Thank you. I mean, I think that's not, it's just slow. Like, I'm not using more durability, so like, it's not a huge problem. Alright, so we're gonna swap to the Royal Claymore, and that's not how the nursery rhyme goes. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, swap to the Royal Claymore, and see where he pops up. Okay. Shit. 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 That's not good. That's bad. That's real bad. Is it parry time? I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer. Do it again. Do it again, I'm a gamer. You shithead. I guess like if this stuff goes wrong, like who cares? It just takes more time, right? Oh, well. Unless I do that. Unless I just do that, then... Let me listen to my version of the nursery rhyme. See how I did it. 1, 2... Fuck my shit. Oh yeah, not quite 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, fuck shit. Oh, I guess I got that nursery rhyme a little bit off. I don't mind getting the water blight practice though, to be honest. I feel like it's good practice. Also, what should I have for dinner tonight? I'm not ending yet, but what should I eat? I don't know what I want. Some pizza. When the ice comes up, could you stasis and send it back to him? Yeah, I probably could do that. I just don't want to waste durability of items is my problem. Okay, here we go. Oop, okay. That might have been a little bit off. I hope I was right. We'll see. I got some meat you can eat. Wow. Some tacos. Tacos does always sound good to me. You always sound good. Nice. Oh my god, I'm not charging my spin attack. Okay, that was like sort of scuffed, but I guess it technically works. Okay, let's see if I don't fuck up my headshots this time. It would be nice if I could not screw up my headshots. That would be great. Oh fuck. Fuck! Well, that sucks. Oh, you little asshole. Whatever. We'll take it. Hi, Mochi! I don't really know if that was if that was good enough, but it's gonna have to be. Okay, now do I remember Fireblight? I'm gonna see if I remember Fireblight by memory, or otherwise I'll look at the notes that Dustin sent to me. Okay, Fireblight. We started by doing 3 full spin attacks with the Royal Claymore. Then we swapped to the Royal Guard Claymore, and we do 3 full spin attacks. These are not getting like double hits. These are just full spin attacks. If I've done this right, I believe it should send him to phase 2. So it should just be 3 and then 3. Then I go, for phase 2, I drop a bomb in the middle of the arena. I swap to my boomerang. And then I try to stand on sort of the same side where he's at, but on the flowers. When he gets hit with the bomb, he'll plop down to the ground. I'll hit him twice with the boomerang and then throw it at him. And then I'll swap to my Royal Claymore. And I'll try to get triple hits by his head and his big arm. If I get it, great. If I don't get it, he's going to throw some fire at me, block it with my shield. Or he might try to go for the laser, and then I just spin. Okay, I think I got it. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully. Oh, that's not. Hey, that wasn't that wasn't hey, that wasn't right. I think I got too many hits there. I'm eating my burrito in suspense. Oh, good. Okay. Boomerang. Square bomb. Or circle bomb. I think I want to be over here, right? Oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm pressing my D-pad. Royal Claymore hit the head and the arm, right? Damn it. Okay. Oh right, you have to hold ZL to keep targeting while you're doing that. Okay, well that's Fireblight, kind of. Okay, I want to watch. Okay, let me see if I know Thunderblight. Okay, Thunderblight. We have to sprint up to him with the Royal Guard equipped, which we have the Royal Guard equipped. We do 2 swings to break the shield, and then we start going for double hits. We do a little hop and spin around and go for double hits. We should do 3 full rotations and slam. That won't be enough to phase him, but then what we do is we run underneath his body as he flies up and throw the Royal Claymore at him, preferably at his head. That should phase him. If not, I have probably 2 boomerang throws, or if I have an extra arrow, I can try to go for the headshot with an arrow. And that should be phase 1. Phase 2, I go to the flower area. I listen for 4 things dropping. I throw my boomerang at the left side of his shield to break it. Oh wait, no, I don't use an arrow to headshot in first phase. But if at that point I have an arrow, I headshot it. If I don't, I throw the boomerang for a headshot. if that works, I don't know what to do next. Okay, if that works. Okay, mash 4 hits with the boomerang, switch to the royal, and spin and slam. Okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. Oh, God. Oh, it's going to be... Okay. Okay. All right. Be ready to sprint and get 2 hits. Or that's fine too. No, actually, I'd rather that happen. That was no, that was good actually. I wanted that to happen. I wanted to keep practicing. So like this was really good actually. I really liked that. That was fun. That was so cool. Okay, sick. A little cut on my finger. That's alright. That's alright. Now we can try out what we've been practicing. He predicted the sprint. He knew what to do. And I've been made like a fool. Okay. What? You little shit! Wait, hold on! The jiggling kills me every time. At least water play, like, I feel like if I fuck it up, I still have, you know... I don't know, it feels like it's easy to salvage. Except for this part. When I fuck up my headshots consistently. Thank you. God damn. Oh, I think I did too many hits there. I think that was okay. Yep, the emote is live. I think that was okay, actually. I think that was fine. That was a little bit scuffed, but that was okay. Okay, so now... Full 3 spins, swap, full 3 spins, drop bomb in center, swap to boomerang. 2 hits, throw boomerang, swap to royal guard claymore, triple hits. Okay. Oh, you are all good. 1, 2, 3, slam. Swap to the royal guard claymore. 1, 2. Oh shit! God damn it! I was crouching, so when Link crouches, he can't shield. I think he wasn't. I wasn't shielding. That sucks. Well, G dang. Hopefully this isn't too boring watching me die to blights over and over again. It's good. It's legitimately good practice for me though. Like I think this is helpful to just do it. To just do it, and you know, see how it goes, right? You and Ice King today. You're trying to different sharpness and it's much easier to control. Oh heck yeah! I'm glad you had a nice time with it. I do think the jiggling here is very silly. I agree with you. I think it's pretty funny. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. One, two. Yes? Spin attack? Oh, fuck. One, two, buckle my shoe. Yeah, that seems like about as good as I'm gonna get it, to be honest with you. I don't know. That seems fine to me. I'm fucking up the triple hit because I'm like moving as I'm swinging, but it's fine. It's pretty forgiving. I'm pressing right. Oh, you little shits. You little shit. You're doing great, sweetie. Thank you. God damn it. Where are you? So scuffed. So scuffed. Well, I'm out of arrows, so... Ugh. Oh my god, swap. Nope, no, no, no. God damn it. Shit fucking etch. God damn it. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. A travesty, I must say. My goal is to fight Ganon and beat Ganon today. I really want to at least like finish it. Watch your language, young man. I'm sorry. I swear in French it's faster. Chris, you got this. Thank you. It is true, though. It is true. I think I was a little bit off. I'm gonna hold it again. I'm shaky. I'm sorry. I'm trying to use my knee to stabilize myself. I felt shaky. Have you eaten today? No. I haven't actually. Have you drank water? Yeah, I've been sipping on water. Okay. I think I hit that. No, you're not. I fucking missed it. Damn it. Oh, he can eat. Gosh. Ugh. I'm gonna open up a window. Give me a sec. Getting hot in here. Hi, Adri. Hello. Do some self-care. Oh, actually, I will get more water. Thank you. I will get more water. So I did finish this. Okay. Hello. Alright, Mr. Ganon. I'm on my way. I'll be there with you soon. Might have been a little bit off, but we'll see. That might be okay. Come on, jiggle. Come on, jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Yeah, we're jiggling. We're jiggling. Oh, that wasn't it. That means I was close. That means I was close, but I didn't actually hit it, is what that means. Burrito Fairy, what the heck? You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Go get a burrito, Puta.
Puta! Wait, it's faster to swear in French, okay? That's what we've learned. Thank you, Burrito Fairy. Listen, I can't just end... I can guess who that was. Alright, listen, I'll order it for delivery. How's that? That's I can do that. Burrito Puta is the name of that new restaurant on 3rd Street. Okay, nice. I should go check that out sometime. Okay. Actually, I don't need this. I'll take this off. Okay. It's a well-known Tagalog loanword from Spanish. All right, it's on its way. Food is on its way. Brad got Quiznos and I'm upset. Ooh, yes, he was at the airport, wasn't he? Fun fact: the Denver airport has a Quiznos. Quiznos is unfortunately a dying franchise, but their sandwiches are pretty great, and they have one in the airport. Every fucking time Drew gets it, he DMs me. It's true. I DM him every time. Ooh, if you can, Mochi, that'd be great. How does the Riddler breathe through his quiz nose? Wow. So goofy. It kind of makes me sad that I'm getting less consistent with this, but do you know what a quack quack is? Is that the sound that a chocobo makes? You're never a fan of Quiznos? That's okay. I think that's good. I feel like someday when I'm like doing runs of this, that's gonna be such a stressful part for me, is like not fucking up that shot. And I feel like my hands are gonna be so shaky. And yes, and it's also Filipino street food. It's hard-boiled quailed eggs that's battered and deep fried, usually have with the sauce. It sounds good. What's the sauce like, Mochi? That's a winner right there. We get to keep playing the game. Okay, 2 hits. 1, 2, get out of the way. Oh, you little... Wow, that was real solid, wasn't it? Holy fuck, that felt good. That was fucking trash. I think that was the worst I've ever done that. I'm gonna just... This is so bad. This is not good. Yikes. Yikes. That was not great. That's fine. I'm worried about running out of time on my attack up, but yeah, I think the biggest problem was... That was interesting. Alright, where are you going? Please. Thank goodness. I think I did too many hits. I'm actually worried about my Royal Claymore durability. Oh, you little shits. 1, 2, fuck my shit. 3, 4, goddamn whore. 5, 6, bag of dicks. 7, 8, son of me. One, 2, 3, slam. 1, 2, 3, slam. Is that a phase? Subraid 3? Alright. Kidding, don't do that. It's so funny. Okay, we need to get our boomerang equipped. Rats. Okay. All right. Now we sprint and 2 hits to the shield. Bruh. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I think I've... Oh, fuck! No! I'm an idiot! Am I just screwed? I feel like... Okay. I'm wondering if I'm screwed, but we'll see. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, so let me make sure I remember. I gotta grab my boomerang, go to the flowers, stand still, throw it at the left side of his shield, and then headshot. And then I go Royal Guard's Claymore and I start swinging? Or Royal Claymore. Or no, I hit him 4 times with the boomerang, then switch to Royal. Okay. Oh my god. Then we go Royal Guard Claymore, right? Royal Guard Claymore? Yes. No, spin, spin! Okay! Those are the blights! Those are the blights. We've done it. And I don't know if I used too much durability of some of my other things, but we did technically do it. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do now.
I know there's a lot going on with these fights.
We're
so
going to
here's
watch
an
the
example of
textbook
what they should
example.
look like from start to finish.
Let's see it. Here's what mine should look like. Let's see it. You know, mine was not quite that good, but it was okay. It's okay, Mochi. I feel like I was rude to my Royal Claymore during that fight, but it worked. Alright, they're gaming. I did this part okay-ish though, right? I just missed the arms, so I had to do the extra Royal Claymore hit. Yeah, I did that okay, actually. Drop the bomb. Stand in the flower area. 1, 2, throw. Swap to Claymore. Oh, those triple hits are so nice. Oh, don't those look nice? Woo! Those are beautiful. They might can only fucking dream. Sprint. 1, 2. You have to do that shit so quickly. 1, 2, slam. Yeah, mine was way more scuffed than that. I had to use my boomerang way more often, and I hope that that's not going to screw me on Ganon. Omelette du fromage Ganon. Do you like that? Oh, did you forget? You gotta go get your boomerang. 4, throw it. Headshot. Grab the boomerang. 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swap to Royal Guard Claymore. Oh! Wait. Wait, wait, hold on. Well, they got him with the Edge of Duality, but wait, did they say Edge of Duality? I thought they said Royal Guard Claymore.
Break his shield, stunning him yet again. Now you menu over once to the left to your Edge of Duality.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, gamers. I think I Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I might have ruined this. Oh, because I definitely used a lot of durability on my... Oh, shucks. Okay. Well, okay. We'll just go to Ganon and see how this goes, but I think I might be screwed. I don't know how much leeway there is. Like, if we're gonna risk breaking our Claymore or not. Like, how tight it has to be, because we definitely used it too much. So I just have to remember to swap to Edge of Duality for the end of Thunderblight Ganon.
And set Link up to do double hits again. Holding
Fuck,
ZL. As I said at the beginning, these guys are difficult and they can be frustrating to learn, but you must push through it if you want to complete runs. Don't worry. You can go through these fights hundreds of times and still see something new. You've got this. Soon enough, you'll be at a point where you can consistently beat these guys. It's all about knowing what to expect and being ready for whatever does come your way. The next video will finally cover Calamity, and if you can get through Calamity, you can essentially finish your runs. We are so close now, guys.
All right, Calamity Ganon, let's watch.
Run.
Let's see it. Calamity Ganon, let's learn. It's time to learn.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to the 9th video of my 10-part Breath of the Wild
Clam
80%
titty.
speedrun tutorial series. This video will cover everything you need to know to successfully complete the 8th and most intense segment of the run, defeating Calamity Ganon.
Don't say most intense segment of the run. Don't say most intense segment of the run. I thought this was gonna be like easy compared to the fucking blights that we just did. I think we have to be good at headshots and parrying. Let's see.
You'll finally see how your choice of castle routing affects the fights as I discuss the 3 and 6 ancient arrow methods of combat here, plus the best backup strategies for when Calamity doesn't go according to plan. And at the end of the video, I'll share some of my favorite tips on how to get quality Calamity practice time in, because although Calamity is a short segment, it makes up for it in difficulty. Lots of it. Learning how to beat him with only 3 hearts, no clothing, and minimal weaponry can be frustrating because when you die to Calamity, you go all the way back to the last save before Wind Blight skip. There are no checkpoints or auto-saves or saves of any kind until after Calamity. But with enough dedication and practice, he'll eventually become another routine, and although his moves are full of RNG, meaning an element of randomness, you can minimize this by knowing exactly how to respond to the attacks he throws at you, and the better your Calamity manipulation and on-the-fly decision-making skills are in any given situation, the more you'll be able to defeat him
Did you see how they swapped to another bow? Did I drop my other bow? I just thought about this. Did I drop my other bow from earlier in my run? Shit. Okay, let's watch.
consistently enough to close out runs with confidence and start clocking great times. So with that, let's get started.
Oh no.
If you followed the directions from the previous video on fighting the blights, your weapons going into Calamity should be in this order: Royal Guard's Claymore, Edge of Duality, and then the Boomerang, all of which have been used a little bit. And you should have your Edge of Duality and your Royal Guard's bow equipped, as well as any shield, usually still the pot lid. This segment begins after defeating Thunderblight, as you get the prompt to skip through the cutscene by mashing X and plus. The cutscene we're skipping, by the way, shows Link and Calamity falling through the floor into a new arena, so you should get acquainted with this new room. You'll notice depictions on the walls of the Divine Beasts and prominent landmarks around Hyrule, and get especially familiar with Vana Boris, the Camel Divine Beast. That's where you'll find some extra supplies we'll be talking about soon. Also be aware that the biggest differences between 3 Ancient Arrows and 6 Ancient Arrows are at the very beginning and the very end of Phase 1. Everything else is exactly the same, so I'll note these little variations as we come to them. And speaking of which, what makes 3 Ancient Arrow route more difficult is that you can only miss 3 headshots before Phase 1 starts getting off the rails. Anyway, the moment you regain control of Link at the start of the segment is where 3 Ancient Arrows and 6 Ancient Arrows first differ. 6 Ancient Arrows want to press and hold ZR to pull out your bow and menu your arrows over once to the right to equip your Ancient Arrows. You want to fire all 6 Ancient Arrows directly into Calamity's face and then bait him into doing an attack or a slam by moving in a bit closer as you run past him on your way to the extra supplies by the camel artwork I just mentioned. If you don't do this, Calamity will follow you to the wall, which is bad. We'll talk more about that in a moment as well. Because after the 6 headshots, you also have the option to do a quick face-off with Calamity, which is how the 3 Ancient Arrow runners begin. Doing this makes the rest of Calamity even more lenient compared to 3 Ancient Arrows as far as bow durability and the amount of headshots needed go, but it's not necessary. Conversely, 3 Ancient Arrow runners need to stand their ground here to begin this segment by pressing and holding ZL when first regaining control of Link to target onto Calamity, and then quickly gauging what type of attack he's about to start with, menuing one spot over to the right to switch to your Boomerang, and at the proper timing, jump either backward or to the side to perform a Flurry Rush attack. Observe Calamity's movements. You can train yourself to see the tells in his animation for whether he's going for a horizontal sword slash, a vertical sword chop, a left or right claw swipe, or a middle claw attack.
That's
For
a
the
lot of
horizontal
moves.
sword slash and the left or right claw swipes, you want to be holding back on the control stick and jump at the proper timing to get a bullet time flurry prompt. For the vertical sword chop and the middle claw attacks, you want to hold either to the left or to the right on the control stick and then jump at the proper timing and mash Y for the flurry rush.
I feel
the
like
timing windows for these flurry attacks.
So I'm not doing that because I'm doing the 6-inch arrows, but I feel like that wouldn't be horrible for me. Like it is just a matter of learning the timing of it, but I feel like all my Lionel practices will help me to get flurry rushing down. I'll have to learn the animations for Ganon, but I think it'll be okay.
Vary a bit, and you'll have to play with them during
Maybe
practice to really understand for yourself when to jump. Once you begin this initial flurry attack, you can mash Y to continue attacking while you pre-turn the camera to face in this direction. Once the flurry rush is done, sprint towards the artwork of the camel and manage your stamina with whistle sprinting as needed. The goal is to make it at least to the middle of this outer ring area here before Calamity is ready to throw his next attack. This should create enough distance between you that Calamity goes for a laser attack. Now the 3 and the 6 ancient arrow battle plans are aligned.
Okay.
As you approach the wall, what you'll specifically need from this convenient collection of weaponry is just the 10-pack of bomb arrows, which is on the floor behind the camel. The shield and the sword are both convenient, especially when just starting out in case you happen to miss parry a laser shot or miss too many headshots and break your boomerang, but they're both very much considered backup items. When you pick up the bomb arrows, you'll notice why it's ideal to go into the fights with only 7 arrows, because just like grabbing a new sword when Link is empty-handed, if you'd run completely out of arrows during the Blights fights, Link will automatically equip the bomb arrows now, saving you some menuing. Same concept for firing all 6 arrows at the start of Calamity for 6 ancient arrow runners. Optimally, while the text box is still up, you can pre-turn the camera to face Calamity so that you can start firing off bomb arrows while continuing to strafe over towards the left to pick up a brand new Royal Claymore. This is tricky because you'll be looking at Calamity and rapidly firing off headshots, so you can't see on the floor exactly where the Claymore is. You can kind of use this design on the floor as a visual guide to not move too far forward and keep your line to the Claymore straighter, or just fire off a couple shots and then turn and sprint towards the Claymore if you need to. But once you have the Claymore, you can focus completely on getting more bomb arrow headshots as quickly as possible. Just keep on firing them off at him and keeping him at a bit of a distance because, and I know this might sound crazy at first, but you actually want him to fire another laser shot at you so you can parry it. And you typically will not do this when you're too close. So you keep on firing, and when you see him preparing for the laser shot, you'll need to take out your shield and brace for the perfect parry by pressing A at the precise laser shot time. I know this sounds scary and reckless to do at the end of the run, but parrying laser attacks isn't that bad once you're practiced and have some experience. There are sound cues and visual cues that I could try to explain, but the truth is, you'll just have to practice the parrying and understand them for yourself. One thing I will say though is to take your time and understand how much time you have from the moment that he starts setting up the laser to the time he fires at you. You have some time. You can move in closer or fire off another shot or two before taking out the shield. But once you're ready to parry, be standing still. Do not try to parry while moving. It's also good to know that a perfect parry does absolutely no damage to your shield.
BRB, I gotta go get my food. Whoa. It's me. It's so bright out? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Hi, Anya. Please don't knock over my water. Okay, I'll probably have to rewatch some of this again, but let's just.
And reckless to do at the end of the run, but
I
parrying
will show
laser
you.
attacks isn't that bad once you're practiced and have some experience. There are sound cues and visual cues that I could try to explain, but the truth is, you'll just have to practice the parrying and understand them for yourself. One thing I will say though is to take your time and understand how much time you have from the moment that he starts setting up the laser to the
An
time
El
he fires
Pastor bowl
at you.
from
You have
Chipotle.
some time. You can move in closer or fire off another shot or two before taking out the shield. But once you're ready to parry,
I'm a mute
be standing
for
still.
a moment.
Do not try to parry while moving. It's also good to know that a perfect parry does absolutely no damage to your shield. One difference between laser parry timings and the timings for the flurry rush is that the timing window changes with laser parries depending on how close to or far away from Calamity you are. I personally prefer to be about this distance here, but go with what works for you. The closer you are, the less ground you'll have to cover as you go in for the attack. Once Calamity gives you a laser and you parry it back, the pro gamer move is to cancel the slow motion parry animation either by crouching really quick and then sprinting out of it, or simply by immediately menuing your weapons. This doesn't save a ton of time, but it isn't hard to do either. On your way running up to Calamity, menu your weapons to the left once or twice depending on whether or not you opted to do the flurry rush at the start of phase 1 to equip your Royal Guard's Claymore, and position yourself to deal double hits by turning your back as you start the swing attack, as also described in the previous and the very first video of this tutorial series. If you need more information than that on how to do double hits, go back and check those out. You want to get at least 6 hits in the face or around the face area followed by a slam attack, for a total of 7 to 8 hits. Typically after the slam, Calamity will retaliate by rising up on his hind legs and doing a body slam that sends a shockwave out there that can one-shot kill you. You can stop him from doing this body slam attack by aiming up towards him and throwing the Royal Guard's Claymore so it shatters on his face. If done properly, this will end phase 1 for 6 Ancient Arrow runners and super briefly stun Calamity for 3 Ancient Arrow runners. And by the way, you do not want to throw the Claymore at his belly. You want to aim for his face. His belly will work a lot of the time, but sometimes throwing it at his underside won't stun him from doing the slam attack, and you'll very likely die unless you can pull off one of the backups I'll get to later. Once you've thrown your Royal Guard's Claymore in Calamity's face, immediately press and hold ZR to aim your bow and then menu your arrows once to the right to swap from bomb arrows to ancient arrows and fire all 3 ancient arrows into Calamity's face right now. A pro tip is that Calamity's face always goes to our left here, so if you move Link to the left as well, you'll line up your shot a little bit faster and easier. Ideally, this should end phase 1 for 3 Ancient Arrows. But now for both 3 and 6 Ancient Arrows, if Calamity isn't done and when you reach the point when he should be, the plan is to continue firing away any remaining bomb arrows you have until you're out or until the Royal Guard's bow breaks. Make sure you've backed away far enough to continue firing bomb arrows from a safe distance so you don't get hurt by the explosion from your own arrows. If he's still going after that, take out your boomerang and go for flurry attacks. You can throw the boomerang at him from a distance to hit him as well if you think that he's close enough to going into phase 2, but throwing the boomerang is a bit risky if it doesn't end the phase because it may be difficult to grab it back, and you need to save all the remaining durability on your Edge Duality and the brand new Royal Claymore for phase 2. But if done properly, all of this should have ended phase 1. Here's a side-by-side comparison of Phase 1, 3 Ancient Arrows, and 6 Ancient Arrows from the Breath of the Wild speedrun community's list of resources Word document, done by current world record holder Player 5. Links to these videos, as well as Player 5's commentary on how to beat the game in under 25 minutes, are all in the description of this video. In Phase 2, Calamity generates a
That was
protective
wild.
coating shielded exoskeleton. Fortunately, once we've broken this body armor, there's a way to keep him in a stun lock until he's dead. To break Calamity's armor, you want him to shoot a laser so he can parry it back. Now, he may give you an instant laser to begin Phase 2, but if not, you'll likely get one of his standard attacks, and then you can bait Calamity into following up with a laser by creating a little bit of distance between Link and him. The only time Calamity will ever go to the wall to start Phase 2 is if Phase 1 was scuffed. In Phase 2, when he shoots the laser, he'll always shoot it twice, so if you miss the first parry and you're still alive, you get another chance. When you do parry, you can cut out the slow motion again and menu to equip the Edge of Duality, and then run up to Calamity as fast as you can, hit him in or around the face twice, and jump after the second hit to cancel the rest of the swing animation. Then walk over alongside him between his legs right about here, and press and hold Y to begin another spin attack. You'll be spinning and hitting him while he's trying to stand up, and when you notice this blue spear has dug into the ground, not immediately after it touches the ground, but once it's gotten stuck and dug into the floor for just a moment, you can then release the spin attack and slam the Edge of Duality. This will stun Calamity again, making him drop, and you can continue doing spin attacks like this to keep him down. But it's important to know that the Edge of Duality is too weak to continue this stun lock, so now you'll want to throw and shatter it against his side, and then quickly menu twice to the right to your brand new Royal Claymore. And as long as your stamina wheel is at least 3/4 of the way filled, you can start another spin attack by turning your back towards Calamity's body and getting as many hits as possible per rotation. Ideally, you'll set up triple hits by positioning Link between the body and the spear arm, and you'll need to do a minimum of 2 hits and a full 720 before slamming to keep Calamity in the stun lock. And now we'll continue using the Royal Claymore to finish Calamity by repeating this process. When just starting out, it's best to just focus on the spin attacks and stamina management so that you can keep a stun lock going without breaking the cycle. But as you gain more confidence, when you see Calamity's body drop like this after each slam, you get a chance to throw an extra hit in by pressing Y, before turning your back around and starting another spin attack to continue the next stun. Adding in these extra hits are totally optional, they just speed up the stun lock process a little bit. But if you go for one of them a little bit early and Calamity's protective exoskeleton is still active, it won't do any damage to him, but it will still take a hit of durability out of your Claymore, so be careful. This Claymore can break early if you do that too much. When you time all of this out properly, you shouldn't have to worry much about your stamina wheel because the timing of your attacks will all work out such that you have about 3/4 of your stamina replenished before beginning the next spin attack. But the more comfortable you get, the more speed and efficiency you'll pick up. So as always, stamina management is extremely important here. Hold Calamity in this state until he's dead, and as soon as the screen fades to white and you get the prompt to skip the rest of the cutscene, you can hit your timer and move to the next segment because this is the end of the Calamity fight. This is really difficult to do, but before we celebrate, now let's talk about what to do when things don't go according to plan. The first main thing that can go wrong is missing headshots and missing the initial flurry rush right after the start. Missing headshots with the bomb arrows really stinks, but missing headshots with the ancient arrows really stinks. Once you hit the first headshot though, Calamity's head should stay pretty much in the same position, so aim well and you should be fine. If you missed the opening flurry rush, you can continue standing your ground and try again. Note though, it's good to keep generally to the left so you don't go dancing with Calamity and wander too far away from the bomb arrows. Also, if Calamity starts with a horizontal fire sword slash and then follows with either a vertical chop or the middle claw, you'll have to be careful not to side hop into the fire when going for the flurry. Even if you don't side hop into the flames, Link may settle into position inside some fire during the actual flurry attacking, which usually ends in a quick death. When turning away to run to the bomb arrows, Calamity may choose to follow you. This is bad because then he'll likely cut off your line to the Royal Claymore. Your best bet is to sprint as fast as possible past him, hugging the wall to stay out of range as you go for the Claymore, or to fight him off as he tries to pin you up against the ropes until you have an opportunity to go for the Claymore. This will probably prompt Calamity to climb up onto the wall, which we'll talk more about in a little bit. But first, another thing to be aware of is when you throw the Royal Guard's Claymore at Calamity's belly and it doesn't stun him, or if for any other reason you find yourself too close to him during a slam attack, you'll have two options. One, scramble away as fast as you can, and you may also do a nicely timed delayed shield jump to get Link off the ground and just that much further out to potential safety. Or option 2, reflect the slam shockwave back at him with another perfect parry. A perfect parry to a shockwave itself will not damage Calamity, but it will stun him for just a moment, giving you a chance to get a few follow-up hits in. Now I want to talk about Calamity's wall attacks. Now you do not want him to go to the wall, but obviously you still want to know what happens when he does so you can be prepared. For starters, the typical MO is to do one attack and then move to a different position, do a second attack, move to another position on the wall, and then finally a third attack before jumping down again, which by the way sends out a shockwave, so don't stand too close. Your first course of action should always be to try and shoot him down as soon as possible. You can do this with 2 bomb arrow body shots or a single headshot. One Ancient Arrow headshot will also knock him off the wall, but I highly recommend not shooting any Ancient Arrows at him while he's on the wall, especially when headshots are so important for 3 Ancient Arrow runners. You could miss and waste the most powerful arrow that you have, really setting you back. If you can't shoot Calamity off the wall, whether it's because you're out of arrows or because he's in phase 2, it's important to be comfortable with handling his wall attacks. The slowest and by many runners' standards the easiest to parry is this giant fireball. While it may be easier to parry, it also eats up more time on your clock, but then again it does have a very lenient parry window, so as it gets close to you, hit A to bash it back away. Calamity's laser bursts move faster than the fireball, but work with the same principle. If you miss parry with the pot lid, it'll shatter no doubt, but the backup shield we talked about a little bit ago next to the bomb arrows can withstand these laser bursts, allowing you a few chances to throw one back without getting game overed. Calamity can also give you a laser beam attack from the wall. This laser attack has different timings than it does when you're on the floor, but this one also comes as a set, so if you miss parry the first one and you survive, you'll get a chance to try one more time. My personal favorite wall attack is the spear throw. The spear can be confusing at first because the hitbox isn't right at the point of the spear where most people intuitively think it should be. Instead, it's slightly past the head of the spear where the head meets the shaft. It's pretty lenient timing once you understand it, but very much a run killer when you don't, so bear that in mind. Calamity also does some wall attacks that you cannot counter or parry. He can spawn a series of Cryonis blocks that you can't send back at him. Your best bet is to just dodge them and simply menu to cryo and start breaking them while they're still hanging in the air because they move slow enough, and once they're all gone, he'll go to the next attack a little sooner. You may send metal pillars down from the sky and electrify them. Sprint away from these things using your whistle sprinting as necessary to not run out of stamina while trying to move closer to Calamity and keep him in range so you can keep an eye on him. Throwing out 2 tornadoes that'll block your arrows from hitting him if they get between your shot. Best to just avoid them completely. And finally, he does a charged up burst of air shot that seems like it should be parryable the same way a slow moving fireball or laser burst shots are. But when I see Calamity preparing this one, I run full sprint any direction and get the most perpendicular angle to Calamity I can so that I can avoid this super fast burst of air. Jumping out of the way at just the right moment and doing a delayed shield jump may also help to survive this.
I just want to say, now that I have finished eating, I don't know about this one, gamers. What I thought Thunderblight Ganon was a lot. Like, I thought that was a lot of info. They were not kidding when they said that this is the most intense. Holy fuck. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like, yeah, there's a lot of RNG here, and yeah, I guess the important thing is just knowing like how do you respond to the different moves that come out, right? Like if you see this thing, you do this. If you see this, you do that. which is, I mean, that's useful, you know, but like, goddamn, is that a lot? Whew. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
situation.
And how the fuck I can't practice it. I have to do all of the blights first. Right? Yeah, you cheese everything after this, and then it's just like perfectly fight Ganon. Yeah, exactly.
But that's as much as I can help you with this one. And those are all his wall attacks. Now, to get in as much quality Calamity practice as possible, the first thing you can do is use your casual files so that you don't have to go all the way through the blights to get to him.
That's
this is
actually
excellent when you're first learning because you can hang around with Calamity, get to know all his tells.
That's
Assuming
actually
you played
we
the
should
game
do that.
casually, you should have plenty of backup food and hearts, fairies, Mifa's Grace, upgraded clothing, etc. You can go straight in and focus on Calamity for as long as you like with way less stress so that when it comes time for actual runs, you'll be that much more of a closer. You can make a hard save right outside the Sanctum, either with Link in his underwear with proper weapons equipped to mimic going in on a run, or you can go in prepared however you like for practice purposes.
That's a good
I like
idea.
to keep a few axes in my inventory so I can practice a stun lock for an extended period of time. And if you don't already have a casual file with all 4 Divine Beasts completed, I recommend creating a file where you complete only the Divine Beasts housing Water, Fire, and Thunder Blight. So that way you'll still need to perform Wind Blight skip to get to Calamity, which helps keep your Wind Blight skills strong. And it also doesn't deplete as much of Calamity's health going into the practice fights, which helps slightly more to mimic what it's like on an actual run. The only other thing you should really know about Calamity is that if you lose too much time on the clock throughout him in the Blights fights, you'll also be losing too much time on your attack up meal, and if it runs out early, Link is in bad shape. I feel the best answer to this problem is simply to play well, build solid combat skills and confidence.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry. I feel the best way to help with this problem is just to play well. All right. Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Of course.
But when you're just getting by as a new runner, it's good to know that back in the castle, under the stairs you run up after killing the first moblin, you can drop back down over here and go behind this leafy partition to grab a dragon part out of this chest. Cooking it with the other attack up ingredients will super boost the amount of time.
Motherfucker! Why didn't you say this 2 videos ago? What? Wait. Bro, why didn't you say this 2 videos ago?
Time on your meal, essentially making this a non-issue. And that should be everything you need to know to face off against Calamity and come out on top. If you've made it this far, I'm so proud of you. It takes a lot of work to make it through Calamity. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll finally finish the run as I go over Dark Beast Ganon, where it's been said there's no real time saved, but there's always time lost. So look forward to that. If this
Dope. Okay. Yo, I feel like taking the casual file and practicing it is the only way that this is gonna work for me. I'll rewatch the beginning of this and just see how far I make it. All I remember, here's what I remember, is I'm gonna blast 6 ancient arrows into his face. Stay kind of close to bait something. Run to where the camel is to grab the bomb arrows. Start shooting and strafing to pick up the royal claymore. That's all I remember. That's about it. But I kind of want to watch and hopefully be motivated by how easy this next split is. Because I feel like this next one has to be easy as hell.
Hello.
I had to throw in the, if you made this far, I'm so proud of you to reward everyone who left upon hearing, I feel the best solution is to play well, right? Yeah, who left upon hearing that? All right, let's just watch this, because this will be pretty easy,
Welcome to
I think.
the 10th and final video of my Breath of the Wild Any percent speedrun tutorial series. Make sure to stay tuned all the way to the end, where I'll have some very special tips, advice, and final thoughts on how to best go about applying all this information after having taught you everything necessary to get started on completing your own runs before I send you off on your own way. So look forward to that. This one is all about Dark Beast Ganon, which a lot of runners take for granted and start celebrating early because after the intensity of Calamity, Dark Beast is basically a falling action autoscroller. But it's good to learn and understand Dark Beast so your runs have a strong, satisfying finish. You don't want to throw a huge, brand new minute barrier personal best
Yes.
time in this segment by somehow stupidly getting killed. Believe me, I know. And with that, let's get started. The segment begins after the screen fades to white as you skip the cutscene of Calamity dying by mashing X and plus. Keep mashing through a second cutscene, and right away you'll notice that you're not in the lower sanctum anymore. You're on horseback in the middle of Hyrule Field. I'm telling you, it pays to be a good equestrian. While riding a horse, the controls are slightly different. For example, instead of your runes activating when pressing the L button, Link will pet the horse to calm it and create rapport, as indicated by the little pink clouds of affection. They always get a pretty tame steed against Dark Beasts, but horses generally listen to your directions better and are less likely to get frightened enough to throw you off your backs the more you've built a relationship with them in this game. So I recommend spamming the L button as much as you want, especially if you notice the horse isn't listening to you. You'll also notice the turning controls are different. When Link is on foot, if you hold to the left or the right on the left control stick, he'll jog in that direction. If you move the right control stick around to change the camera angle, it'll affect Link's running direction, and you can actually turn him all the way around by doing this. But the camera angle doesn't affect a horse's direction at all. If you hold to the left or the right on the left control stick on horseback while stationary, the horse will rotate in place. If you hold to the left or the
Why
right
is
on the left
Fingy's
control
doing
stick
that?
while moving, the
My man's
horse will
claw
eventually
gripping it.
just run in a bigger or bigger circle depending on your speed. Pulling back on the
Okay,
control stick
sides.
acts as your brakes, and holding ZL while stationary and then moving left or right will strafe the horse.
I feel like I know how to control a horse, so I feel like I don't need this part. But we're almost
Either
over.
left or right. And the final move you can play with on horseback is scoping to quickly position Link in the direction you want him to face. No matter which direction the horse is
that's actually
facing, if you
useful.
face the camera in the direction you'd like to run and then quickly enter into and then exit out of the scope mode, the horse will turn around and be facing in that direction.
Oh, that's actually kind
You
of
can
sick.
then start mashing A and holding forward on the left stick to head in that direction. And by the way, the scope feature only works on horseback while stationary. So now, as you're regaining control of Link, you can already be pressing A and L to accelerate and soothe the horse, respectively, as you run forward towards the Bow of Light and the Dark Beast Ganon theme song starts to play. This song is our guide to know exactly when the targets on Dark Beast will appear, and it plays regardless of how long you stay in your menus, so ideally, you won't menu at all aside from canceling out of the upcoming Bow of Light text box. In fact, you don't even really need to press any buttons at all if you don't want to until this text box starts popping up. At that point, you want to mash A to skip out of this text box as soon as possible so we can keep the Dark Beast theme synced with our cues. Mashing A instead of B keeps Link from accidentally dismounting the horse. Now most runners will simply pull back on the control stick to stop the horse right here because standing dead center where you pick up the Bow of Light will always be a safe place to wait for our first audio cue. But many runners also turn off to the right over here and wait in these flowers while Dark Beast sends 2 intimidating looking laser warning shots past you to each side. Ideally, you want the Royal Guard's bow to have broken on Calamity so that when you pick up the Bow of Light, Link will automatically equip it. But if not, menu your bows over once to the right as quickly as you can. By now you'll be hearing Zelda speak to Link. You want to notice and wait for the last word that she says. Assuming that you're playing in French for the free time save, the word is lumineux. And you don't have to actually
Okay.
comprehend what she's talking about. You just have to recognize the sounds of the words as she's saying them. At any time before she reaches the end of her sentence, you want to position the horse to run generally between this tree out over here and Dark Beast. And as soon as you hear Zelda say lumineux, start mashing A enough to use 1 spur of stamina and use no more than 2 additional spurs along the rest of the way. If you get a horse with 4, that's cool, but 3 is enough to move Link into position over to the left of Dark Beast, and you don't want to be speeding past the targets anyway. Adjust the horse and the camera angle as necessary, and if you've done it correctly, Dark Beast will always stay facing forward in the same position as he fires off another laser shot. If he turns with you, that means that you started riding off to the side a little early. Now prepare to shoot your first trio of targets along his side, moving from front to back. Sometimes these targets give people trouble. Most runners find it helpful to pre-aim the first shot at Dark Beast's bicep area, and as soon as the targets appear, they fire the shot, press X to jump, and then hold ZR to pull the bow again and enter bullet time. This slows Dark Beast down as he flails around in pain from the first shot and makes him easier to hit. The second target is on his ribcage, right in the middle, and the third is on his hind leg. The hitbox is deceiving for this one, by the way. It's more consistent to aim lower on the target than you may think, towards the cleft of his hind leg. If you aim up towards the top or even just above bullseye, you'll probably miss. Also, if you do enter bullet time to take your shots, try to remember to leave bullet time by pressing B or X as soon as you've fired that third shot so you don't waste too much time waiting in slow motion for it to travel and hit him in the leg. Now, there's a low risk, low reward pro strat that you can implement known as pre-firing, and it's how you'll save the most possible amount of time in this segment, which is maybe just a couple seconds, but totally worth it if you play around during practice, because the more cues that you have on exactly when to expect these targets to appear, the better off you are. In fact, you can time it down so well that the arrow connects with the hitbox of the target on the exact frame that it appears. Zelda won't even prompt you where to shoot. This is known as speechless, and it's very precise. For those of you looking for more learning tools on how to recognize these musical cues, I have a link in the description to the sound file for the Dark Beast theme song you can listen to and download, as well as Player 5's advanced tips and tricks video. But simply pre-aiming and firing once the targets appear keeps things a lot simpler at a minimal time loss. Once you've hit the 3 shots, get back on your horse if necessary, and get oriented to start moving back out in front of Dark Beast. Not really out in front of him so much as ahead of him. Stay over to the right side for just a moment while you wait for him to start turning. And as soon as he does start to move towards you, mash A to sprint your horse over and across Dark Beast to the other side, and stop your horse when you have a good vantage point of Dark Beast's whole side, particularly his shoulder area. The targets on this side are a little bit higher up than on the first side, so instead of on his bicep, you want to aim at his shoulder. The problem with knowing exactly when to pre-fire your shot and get the optimal target here is that the musical cue totally depends on how fast you fire off the targets in phase 1. It's extremely easy to lose enough time to throw things off, so if you're pre-firing here and you had a scuff phase 1, you're likely just YOLOing. It's much easier to bring the horse to a stop, hold ZL, pre-aim until you see the targets appear, and then release ZL to shoot, and quickly press and hold it again while also pressing X to jump, and Link should immediately enter bullet time so you can fire off your next 2 shots, again at the rib cage and hind leg, this time on the hind leg more in the buttocks. And also remember to exit bullet time after you've fired the 3rd shot so it hits him and doesn't lose too much time. Once you've hit the 3rd shot on the 2nd side, you'll want to get back on your horse, position yourself to start moving ahead of Dark Beast again, and at this point, Zelda will say another line. And regardless of any mistakes or scuffs up to this point, the musical sound cue for this next upcoming shot will be the same for everyone, because as soon as she finishes her sentence, the music resets and goes into the final build-up.
I feel like what I'm getting from this is like, hey, here's how you can know exactly when to shoot your shot, which is helpful information. But I also feel like this is just going to be one of those things where it's pretty low risk. It's just a matter of how much time are you going to lose from, not shooting it at the exact correct time. But I'm not really that worried about that. I don't know. I feel like once we get to this point, at least initially, we're going to be pretty much good to go. Yo, I do not know if I'm going to be able to beat Calamity Ganon like with my setup tonight. I don't have much confidence in that. If only they had one of these for relationships. But I feel like taking a main file and trying it is a good idea. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I feel like I should at least attempt it with whatever I can. But I don't think I'm gonna grind it tonight. I feel like what I'm gonna do is I'll try it, and then I'll see if I can do everything that I've done today past the paraglider once, and then we'll play Tears of the Kingdom. How does that sound? Does that sound good to everybody? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, I think I'll just like go for it and see how this goes. I don't think it'll go well, but I'll do my best. Cool. Let's do it. It's gonna be so scuffed. Hi, Mr. Ganon. Am I hitting headshots? Bro, you're moving so much. He's moving a lot, I must say. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that was... That's pretty good. That was pretty good, wasn't it? I think Calamity Ganon is gonna have to be... I'm gonna have to just work on that. I don't even know. That's a lot. That's gonna be a lot. But you know what? I'm glad that we beat the blights. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna boot up my hard save. Oh. Do I not have an earlier save than stasis? Shit, I don't really want to do the whole thing all over, but I guess it's technically fast if I'm, you know, not. Where's this last hard save at? I wanted to do the castle split and the blights. That's what I was gonna try to do, is castle split and blights. It's definitely like a slow and steady learning process. That's for sure. Okay. Where's this at? Is this before the wind bomb? This might be before the wind bomb. So this is already like partway through. They call it a hard save because it's hard to find where you put it. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I did another save. I didn't think that I thought I did a save when we got the paraglider and that was it. But I don't know. Or you know what else we could do too for fun is I could pull up my splits and we could just run it. Oh wait, this is the start of the castle split. Oh, this is actually. No, this is the start of the castle split. It's just coming in from the other way. Oh, this dude's already dead. Right, because we have the Royal Claymore. Okay, where is that fucking spot? Oh, shit. I think they got mad because I was whistle sprinting. Oh, it's right back here. I'm astounded that they didn't say this initially. I guess why? Why didn't they say initially in this video that the shard was right there? Like, that is not that much time to lose to go get that. I'm a little shocked by that. Okay, wait, so this is done too. What do I have on this file? I have the... Okay. Yeah, right, so I have these weapons. Then I don't have the boomerang, so... Yeah, I have to sprint, right? Yep. So how... So if I do... Like, come on. 1350? Like, what? Am I gonna lose, like, 10 seconds to go get that? I don't give a fuck about 10 seconds. Yeah, that seems super worth it. I'm grabbing that shit every time. A little scuffed, but it's fine. We're not dead. Very interesting, though, isn't it? Oh, I actually need health to win bomb. I just realized that. fuck. Whoopsies. Well, how did y'all feel about the very early stream playing Breath of the Wild? Was this I mean, it's not a total change of pace because I mean it's still Zelda, but I was really wanting to try this again, so I hope that y'all didn't mind me taking the time to do so. Been cozy? Alright, good. Good. Oh, fuck. A pleasant surprise. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you feel that way. Are they all dead? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm trolling. Yeah, I fucked that. Whoopsies. That was silly of me. I don't know why I thought that that guy was not alive. I forgot that's the one that has the edge of duality. Who would have thought that you used to stream Smash? I haven't streamed Smash in a hot minute. My goodness. But yeah, I'll probably play Smash again sometime. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that wind bomb one more time. Oh, thanks, Cats. I appreciate you. Thank you. This is my brand now. No new games. If I'm being honest with you, though. Oh, I really ruined that. That might not be salvageable. Oh, maybe it is. It's just slow. My whole shtick was my whole shtick was retro games. Actually, that was my thing. You're also streaming 8 hours before you normally do, so you might as well do something you're interested in doing. Yeah, seems fair enough. Yeah, yeah. Whoops. Oh yeah, do I only take damage if I get hurt? I thought I always took a little bit of damage, but maybe I'm mistaken. I think Smash is better suited to YouTube or live IRL events. Yeah, I'll be honest and say, like, I don't mind streaming Smash on occasion. Like, I have fun with it every now and then, but I would not like doing it super consistently. Let me get this wind bomb. I just wanted to practice these couple wind bombs. There we go. That was cool. That was good. That was clean. Or I was supposed to unequip stuff first. This pot that has it? Yeah. Little backup arrow. Hold on. I need to equip this. I need to unequip that. Yeah, so it seems like I do potentially need that Traveler's Bow, so I won't drop it. Alright, we'll see how these Blight fights go. Oh, it's all good, Ganny. I appreciate you. Oh. You're all good. I hope that you're able to get some stuff done. All right, let's try this one more time. I think that's a little bit off. Hold on. Ah. By the way, I'm doing this with gyroscopic aiming, if you didn't know. Fun fact. So if it seems a little scuffed for that reason, it's because... Oops. Please. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Gosh dang it. It might make me do this wind bomb again. I don't actually know where it's gonna load me. Oh, good. It's by the sanctum. Nice. That's good. Alright, see if this works. I guess it's fitting that Ganon is the hardest part of it. He is fucking Calamity Ganon after all. He should be pretty difficult to defeat, I guess. I was missing the double hits. Oh, I actually missed. Whatever, it's fine. It's alright. What? Oh, fuck off. Scuffed, but it's fine. Oh, shit. Oh, he hit me before I hit him. All right, well, that's okay. I might just swap to Tears of the Kingdom. Well, shucks. We tried. We tried. We tried. Okay. All right. I think let's just do that. You know what? Nah, fuck it. One more. I could do better than that. I can do better than that. The legendary one more effect, which is breathe new life into speedrun practice. It's true. I do experience that frequently. Shit. Thank you. It feels nice that even if I like fuck up Waterblade a little bit, it's okay. Nice. Oh god. I think that was technically not bad-ish. Oh, come on. No, 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 no! Fuck me. Shit. Yeah. I think, yeah, my problem was I swung the Claymore. I was trying to, and I actually have done this a lot, where I will accidentally swing the Claymore when I mean to press and hold it. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, it's not actually doing anything, but I'm holding the button down. Like, nothing's happening. But, oh well. Well, that was fun, though. I'm gonna swap here for a moment, because I might take, like a couple minutes. I might take a super quick, like, super quick break. But let me, yeah, let me swap my cartridge, and we'll play some Tears of the Kingdom. But thank you for joining for that part. That was spontaneous and fun. You know, I just kind of needed to spend some time with some company today and spend some time with y'all. This was nice. So thank you for letting me do something different with you.